than the 7 and a half that I wear.
That
7
might fit, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. That's like a Bruce Bochy. That's
Yes, exactly.
yeah. I believe Boshi and Matsui both had hats that started with the number 8.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God,
which is insane.
That's a bucket.
That is a bucket. You have an absolute
Remember those helmets they used to give those big head dudes? They're Max Pro. Everybody had like Bike or Riddell.
Yeah.
One dude with a Max Pro.
Is Max Pro like the Tell?
That's the big head.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's the 8 and 9 heads.
9?
Not big dudes.
No, you got to get yourself checked out if you're doing a 9. Like that could go
Big
wrong
hammerheads.
100 different ways. A 9 is an aggressive play.
As long as it goes forward, see? Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
look good.
I thank you.
I see what you've done here.
Yeah, I got cleaned up a little
You
bit.
did. You got the oil changed?
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
there you
I
go.
got the oil changed. I cut my beard a little bit. I got a
like
haircut a couple of days ago. Not yesterday. You need to let it grow out just a hair. So
Right.
you
Hold
can
on.
It can't be too fresh.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me the sexy look. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't
Go
have
ahead.
that.
Hey, just give me the look. Come on. There you go. Right there.
There it is.
There you go. The
There
book.
it is.
There it is right there.
There it is.
Yes, there
But
it
my
is.
heart's going to be pounding. I'm going to be. Now
on.
it's fine. It was
Yeah.
funny. I went inside and we did a little sound check along the way. It was great, and I'm genuinely incredibly excited to go do this. I'm very flattered that they asked me to do it. I'm hoping that I just kind of keep everything in the middle of the fairway and I don't embarrass myself too badly. But it's going to be great. I'm very excited to talk to all the people that are going to come and chat with us over the next few hours. Ann Myers-Drysdale, Andy Bernstein is going to come in here. Lee Steinberg, Karch Karai, AC Green. It's going to be quite a day. Can't wait.
You said you can't wait to meet and Myers-Drysdale.
Yeah.
Why her?
Well, it's funny, because she's one of the very first athletes I remember as a kid thinking I didn't know her story and was fascinated by it. And I remember thinking that all of a sudden, wait, hold on a second. There's a woman that's trying out for an NBA team
I remember
and
that
being
story.
incredibly drawn into that story and wanting to learn more about it. And then, of course, she ended up marrying one of the all-time greats of my favorite baseball team. So it was kind of a 2 for 2. So I'm very
Always
excited
good.
to talk
First
to her.
woman to sign a contract with the NBA, with an
Yeah.
NBA team.
Yeah.
Try out with the Indiana Pacers, 1979. I remember that story. Do we have a basketball?
I bet
see.
we could dig one up. But there's going to be some basketball talent in the house tonight.
I got a nice crossover.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Do you?
I think she would cook you.
I said you might get crossed up on that.
I have a second option. If you don't fall for it, I just run you over.
That might work.
No referee. There
That
we go.
might work
Yeah.
for sure. But no, it should be great. And look,
Yeah.
I know that I tease the Angels. It's just anytime you're in a big league stadium, it's really cool. Like
Super cool.
You're inside a big league ballpark, and you just kind of get the feels all over again. So it should be awesome.
Okay, I used to play in there.
I know.
Yeah, I
know.
dislocated
right.
an elbow in there. This was traumatic for me turning the corner
I
coming
forgot
in
that
here.
you played here.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, DeMarco, let me say this first.
Yeah.
I apologize because that completely slipped my mind. But of course you did. You played one season.
Yeah.
One here. I got pulled over not too far from here.
Was that with
coming
the
into
surfboard?
game. This was, yes, the Jeep with the surfboard. I was playing my music too loud. I got pulled over right over there on the way to a game on Sunday. Yeah, crazy, right? I know.
You didn't go, I'm going in the
He
play.
didn't care. The coach drove right by me and said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm good."
Was that Chuck Knox?
That was Chuck Knox.
Wow.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, the big A. A lot of memories in there.
So we went in and did the sound check on the stage out there. And when I was walking up there, somebody said, a lot of incredible memories here. And I'm thinking, well, sure, you've had all-star games here. Bo hit one up on the tarp
Oh,
with
yeah.
President Reagan in the press box. And, of course, they won the World Series in 2002. And Mike Trout's won 3 MVPs. Vladimir Guerrero won an MVP. Rod Carew, Reggie Jackson. I'm
Rod
thinking,
Carew.
and it goes, Eric Dickerson ran for 2,000 yards on this. I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah,
I
of course
did.
he did.
oh,
Right,
that's
yeah,
right.
absolutely.
So it was
Absolutely.
such a different era, and it feels like
Yeah.
a million years ago. But yeah, of course you were here.
You know, when she asked you that question about OC Sports and how important it is down here, man, I remember it. Everybody loved sports down here. Everybody played something. Everybody was all involved. If you. This is a great place to play football. I have to say that. It really is. The weather's great. There's plenty of land out here, so it's just wild. But I cannot wait to see you go, homeboy. I'm going to
looking
heckle
forward to
you
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I am. That's my job. Greg has told me to heckle you from the back.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, throw things at you.
Anthony,
Wow,
let's make
throw
sure we have
things, huh?
security on this
Just
one right
making
here.
sure.
That
Yeah, I get
we
to
escort
heckle.
him out when it needs to happen.
My goal is to make it go viral by getting thrown out. Yeah. I am going to go Charles.
Well,
Oakley.
there is a bar, I think, beforehand, so you can get as excited as you want to do
You're
it.
10 minutes into the show, and Laura's exasperated with you already.
Oh, come on now.
You know that
she
he
put
called
me up to it.
No, I did not.
She said, "Make
Not
it go
that,
viral,
no.
D-Far. I
That
got
is not
you."
true. He
Yeah.
called me today and told me, "Hey, are you on your way down?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving in about 10 minutes." He's like, "I'm sorry, I can't make it." And I go,
You
"What?"
said this?
Oh yeah.
And then he goes, "I got pulled over. I think I'm getting arrested."
Dude, that's not funny.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"What the bleep?" I was like, "Are you bleeping?" I don't want to say the word. Serious? And he goes, "Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding." I was like, "But he
At the
sounded
time, it was
so
funny.
serious."
Hook, line,
I
and
said, "Don't
sinker.
do
I
that
don't
to
know.
me."
Coming back to the gym.
My heart would have stopped beating. If
I'm
you would've called
sorry.
me.
Come
What
on.
happened? You
I
know,
just
what-
wanted to know when she was leaving. Just that's some people. It's, hi, you remembered the convo. See, there you go. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, that's like one of those pranks that could go wrong all of a sudden.
You're right. Okay, I'll never do it
You
again.
escape. Well, that's
Yeah.
like if you said I got a flat tire and I can get a tow truck. I know you know how to change
was
it, but
extreme.
it's like I'm getting arrested.
That was
I'd be
kind
like,
of
oh my
extreme. But I
gosh.
let her off the hook immediately.
He
I-
did.
yeah,
He did. And
immediately,
I was like, this
yeah.
is why he's like such a big brother vibe
Yeah.
because he does that to me all the time.
It's my
And
job.
I'm just like,
You realize one time you're going to make one of these calls, and something's really going to be happening. She's
and I'm
going
not
to be
going to
like,
believe it.
You know what? I
it's going
just
to be cried wolf.
went
thing.
down the rabbit hole. Red Fox used to pretend to have
Elizabeth!
the heart
Well,
attack.
I mean, and when it actually happened,
No one believed him.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I know. So you're right. I
the
need
folks
to
on
stop
set
this.
were like,
I'm
"Oh,
coming.
he's just doing a
Elizabeth.
like, yeah." Folks on
No,
set were like,
I'm
"Oh,
really happy.
he's just doing a bit, right?" Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah, saw it on TV, Red. What else you got?
Wow.
Yeah, and down he goes.
What did you guys really think of the Luka comments? And to be honest,
I mean, I think he's putting out there what he wants, right? I mean, like here it is. You are now the centerpiece of the organization. It's the what is it? The is it Bill Parcells? If I'm gonna cook the meal and let me buy the groceries,
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing. Like he's
Great
putting out his shopping list. This is the thing. These are the things he wants to build a championship roster. Now, whether or not the Lakers can accommodate that's a different story.
Thing.
But he's at least putting it out there.
what did you think?
I like what Marcus said about it's nice to want things. And there's a lot of things that the Lakers need. There's a lot of things that I'm sure Luka Doncic would like to see. That center that we were talking about during crosstalk would be great. Somebody that's a knockdown three-point shooter would be great. Somebody that can defend on the perimeter would be great. But they're kind of working with fairly limited resources. They also want to bring back a lot of their current players, whether that's AR or Rui or Marcus Smart and, of course, LeBron. And, like, there's not like they have this endless amount of cap space to spend. It's not like there's this crop of free agents that are available that, you go in there and there's 10 guys to choose from. It's the grocery store, to continue the analogy, Marcus, is kind of picked over. There's not a lot of stuff to go in there and say, oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I understand. I like him saying what he wants. That's fine. I think all star athletes, that's their prerogative to say, this is what I would like to be surrounded with, and then it's up to the team to try to do the best they can. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do it just because I don't think that those ingredients are readily available.
I'm with you guys. We have the same shopping list. That's all it tells me.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Rob Pelinka because if something's going to happen and you get Luka what he wants, you're going to have to pull off a massive deal, something we haven't thought of, something that will get your attention off the World Cup for at least a week. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Whenever it happens, it'll be front page news like Luka on the move from Dallas or something, if that's possible. If you want to get Luka what he wants. And I'm with you. I would love to get the whole Luka Doncic era started. But you can't really. You're still in you're in a holding pattern.
I think we are at least a year away from the full let's go.
Yeah.
I think that you're going to get another year of a pretty good team that's going to be a top half of the Western Conference team that might win a playoff round, that might be able to win two if everything breaks exactly the way that you hope that it does. But I think you're going to see a team that's very, very familiar to you from what we've seen the last couple of years, which is basically Luka Doncic, LeBron, AR, some complementary pieces that aren't bad but aren't exactly the perfect fit for what you're looking for. I just don't think this is a one off-season fix. And I'm deeply ambivalent about LeBron. I understand why he should come back. I understand why he wants to come back. I understand why they want him back. But I'm also very open to the idea of let's see what else is going on. Let's see what the future looks like. If we're going to go there, ultimately, let's go there now.
You could jumpstart it, but I keep hearing this thing like sign-in trades are impossible to pull off. And I don't. Is that true? Is that, to your knowledge, signing trades are hard because it seems like that's the road you're going to have to go down if you're going to make something happen?
Yeah, I mean, so I think they're caught in between here, right? Because yes, you've got LeBron for at least another year. Who knows what happens beyond that? You also sort of,
I don't know that, dude.
At what point?
Yeah.
At what point do you worry that you are? I mean, look, Luka's 26, 27 at this point. And you're talking about this rebuild,
Wasting time.
Right,
big time.
There's
Been worried about it for a while.
You still have a few more years, right, of Luka's prime. I mean, we've seen guys. I mean,
bro, that dude
play into
finished
their
the year
30s.
in street clothes. I don't know how long he's got.
But that's the thing, right?
Right.
If you're doing this piece by piece build, knowing it's going to take a couple of seasons to do, now you're looking at Luka being 28, 29, knocking on the door of 30 before maybe you put together a team that you feel like can consistently compete at the top levels of the Western Conference.
He will turn 28 towards the end of next season. He'll turn 28 at the end of February next year. And, DeMarco, you said this at the end of the season, and it landed. I'm like, oh, that's a really good point. And I don't. You may have mentioned it before since then, but you just said it again. And I just want to make sure that we don't blow past it because I think it's a great point. He finished the year hurt. He wasn't available, and I know that he got in shape, and I love the fact that we took that kind of off of the table as far as like, well, if he would only lose some weight or get in better shape, like, okay, yeah, great, whatever. But the fact that he was, here we go again, like right when it was go time, unavailable to go, and that the 40-year-old dude was the guy like,
battling.
All right, I guess I'll do it again.
Right.
and he just and he did. And
Yes.
I know that he's not the player that he once was. He's still pretty darn good, but Luka carrying that water for the Lakers, at least, has not happened yet. Like, I'm not saying that he can't do it. We've seen him do it in Dallas. We know that he's capable of
course.
it. But for the Lakers, that, hey, man, we need the maximum Luka Doncic tonight. We saw it for the month of April. March, excuse me. We saw it for the month of March. And then it was like the hammy went out, and it's like, we don't have it, and now we got to go to plan B.
For him, I would treat him like a mango. Use him immediately because – that could go bad fast.
Yeah.
So I'm serious. I would try to jumpstart, like, whatever rebuild I was going to do, I'd try to do it now. And that, like, we've been talking about that for a while. What is Pelinka capable of doing? What can he pull off? I know we talk about the Dodgers group, Walters coming in. Are they opposed to doing something big? I know they like to build, and you want the Lakers to turn out like the Dodgers.
They'll take big swings. Like, I mean, the Mookie trade was a huge swing.
Without building the foundation first, take that big swing?
They did them simultaneously. They were doing them on, like, parallel tracks.
To me, this is coming down to big swing land. I mean, really, it is. Like, as of right now, and Luka put it out there. I would try to make that big swing to make him happy.
Where do you see the swing? I mean, I think that's what it comes back to is like, where's the opportunity? I mean, I know during Crosstalk, John Ireland, was it Ireland Mason mentioned Mitchell Robinson, right? Which would be an interesting piece. I think it's interesting that here they are. The Knicks are having their parade today. James Dolan's already talking about we're not going to
second apron. Yeah,
we're not going to buy. We're going to write big checks. We're not going to the second apron, which is an absolute buzzkill on the day you're celebrating your parade.
Marcus, I thought the exact same thing. Dude, say that tomorrow.
Right.
just say it tomorrow. Like, I'm not even saying don't say it. I mean, your job as the owner is to try to maximize profit and all that, whatever. Don't say it today.
Not today.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate buzzkill. What are you doing, man?
Let Mariska Hargitay enjoy the day. Don't throw that cold water on her.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I mean, let her live. Let Larry David have his moment, for goodness sake. I mean, they've been waiting a lifetime for this.
Wow, come on.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get into a little Dodger baseball. Speaking of, Greg's going to hop in here with a little first pitch coming up in just a second.
Who?
Also, don't forget, Beto Duran, next Thursday, 1 week from today, June 25, at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesabirria, ceviches, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. A little first pitch coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. We're here for the OC Sports Awards outside the Big A. Marcus Grant's hanging out, too. It's coming up next.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
After a highly entertaining 1-1 draw between South Africa and Czechia this morning, all eyes now turn to the biggest match of Group A. Host nation Mexico takes on South Korea tonight at 6 p.m. from Guadalajara, with first place in Group A on the line. Mexico opened up the tournament with a victory over South Africa and will once again look to veteran striker Raul Jimenez to provide the goals in front of a passionate home crowd. South Korea rolls in full of confidence as well, led by LAFC star Son Heung-min, who helped lead the Koreans to an opening match win over Czechia. With both Mexico and South Korea sitting on 3 points, the winner tonight clinches the top spot in Group A and secures a favorable path to the knockout rounds.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Red card penalty.
Score big with Waba Grill's new Red Card Combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of a blaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the Red Card Combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Join Beto Duran Thursday and Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa as the United States takes on Turkey in one of the summer's biggest matches. Rock your team colors and join fellow fans for an unforgettable match day experience. Enjoy nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesadilla, fresh ceviches, and warm churros. Watch the match, celebrate every moment, and cheer with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is a special edition of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, live today at Angel Stadium for the OC Sports Awards. Travis hosting them tonight at Angel Stadium. Once again with Marcus Grant on the show, too. Let's get back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, special edition on your Thursday on ESPN LA.
My wallet, it's not in the dog food. Kind of doesn't even
like
smell like dog food, but I do have all my stuff.
Good for you.
That was a very happy. I'm sorry?
Did you crack the code?
No.
Figure out what happened.
I think your explanation is the only explanation that I will actually accept.
I mean, I've got the basics of it. It's very much a dude, where's my car sort of scenario.
100%.
Like, what happened here?
100%. He did it.
Had you been altered in any way? When
No.
you
I asked that question. Actually, I did ask that question.
Yeah, right.
I have a question. Is that a Louis wallet that you put in the dog food?
I did not put in the dog food. Maybe while I was sleeping. Yes,
it got
it is
there
a Louis
some kind of
wallet.
way.
That was my birthday gift 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh,
This is what you get for a
There you go. A clip.
Is it like a scrunchie?
That was Susan scrunchie.
Is a scrunchie.
Yeah.
Look,
Is it your daughter's scrunchie?
You put the big bills on top.
Disrespect to Louis.
Rounder over there.
Yeah, I got a 5 and another 5. I'm loaded.
I got a nothing.
I got 5 stacks of high society. Let's go.
Whatsoever.
All right, so let's talk about the Is it impending if we got about 6 weeks until it gets here? We're about end of July is the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Upcoming is a better way. Thank you, DeMarco. That's right. But it's also close enough to where you're at least kind of considering what you may have. I was reading something earlier today, and they were kind of saying, this team needs a pitcher, this team needs bullpen help, this team needs a left-handed bat. And when it got to the Dodgers, it was listed as just get healthy. Is that their deadline move, is to just let their guys come off the IL, or is there anything that you'd like to see them go in and try to find in the trade market?
So I was thinking about it yesterday too. Like there's not a spot on this roster like that needs to be upgraded. It's not the pitching staff. It's not the relief corps. It's not second base. I guess technically you could upgrade second base if you really wanted to, but you have Rojas and Freeland and Edman. You're gonna have guys that can play there.
Assuming Edman stays healthy, doesn't he hold that down?
Yes, he holds it down 100%, and they'll probably have Rojas to back him up, so he's going to be there. So I don't see a spot that you actually need something, but I see like Gleyber Torres is being thrown around, Luis Arias is being thrown around. I don't think you need either of those guys.
Marcus?
No,
I don't think so either. I think the get healthy thing is important, because if things go the way you expect, you're getting Edwin Diaz back, you're getting Blake Snell back. Theoretically, Tyler Glasnow is coming back for at some point.
Don't trust.
That's
that.
why I said theoretically, right? But the point being that if you get these players back, I forgot. Say Oscar Hernandez at some point is coming back. He's been gone for a while. It is like making a trade without having to give up any assets. And so, I guess if you really want to nitpick, you could always use another bullpen arm. But I know Andrew Friedman doesn't like to overpay, because if you're trading at the deadline, the prices will be inflated. I guess you could get another middle relief arm, but you've got guys at the back end that you feel good about.
So the middle relief arm that you're talking about, though, could be Evan Phillips, and it could be Brock Stewart, and it could be all the
various. They got Gavin Stone, River Ryan, like all of those guys theoretically could be. By the way,
Sheehan's going to go in there.
Sheehan. It might be Justin Wrobleski. It could be any of those guys that are pitching in their rotation right now. I think the only guy that's probably not a current starter, maybe a bullpen option, is Lauer. I think when the clock strikes midnight on him, I think they move on from him. And by the way, he's done a really good job.
Great.
They've won every start he's made.
Thank you, at least.
Thank you for your service.
I've been joking that if they win another World Series this year, next year at some point, either they'll be on the road or they'll just Eric Lauer will show up and Dave Roberts will hand him a ring, and we'll be all like, "Oh yeah, I do remember he pitched."
I remember you.
Yeah.
The Jack Flaherty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it's
Estuary Ruiz.
Yeah. It's not just getting the Diaz's back and the Snells back and Teo, like he mentioned along the way. You're going to have to get some guys that have been less than their best selves, or not even their best selves, but their average selves. Mookie's been bad all year.
Yep.
Will Smith has not been anywhere near what you would expect Will Smith to be like. Kyle Tucker has been well below the line of what you would have expected. And I'm not saying those guys need to get back to their all-star levels. If they do, forget it. Just wrap it up at this point. But if they can get back to just kind of about what you would expect them to be, or in the neighborhood of it, that's better than anything. Getting Will Smith back to Will Smith levels is better than any acquisition. Getting Mookie Betts somewhere, around the 230, 240 area is better than anything you're going to find on the market.
Are you worried at all about Will Smith? Because he exactly the little bit, right?
What's
because
wrong with him? A neck?
It's a neck. So it
was supposed
to be a stiff neck, but it's no longer a stiff neck. He's actually not even going to come back when he's eligible to come off the IL.
Did he get hit? What happened?
My guess would be he took a foul ball off his head and it kind of
something like
his
that.
neck in a weird direction. That would be my guess.
He got hit with a ball and it hurt his neck.
So that's what
the foul ball coming off the bat at
every
110
time I hear
miles an
this,
hour.
my opinion of baseball completely changes. Wow, you guys are crazy. Okay.
So, like, if he's not going to be back when he's supposed to be off the IL, then that means it's going to last longer, which means we're going to have Chucky Robinson longer, or they're just going to wait till after the All-Star break, which is not really that far away.
So for me, that's the one spot that you at least pick up the phone and call around and see what's up.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying to have somebody on the big league roster, but we saw it last year where going into the postseason, Ben Rortvedt was an important part.
He was huge piece.
He was a huge piece of it.
Huge.
Somebody maybe like that, maybe slightly more accomplished than that, but somebody
get
put in
Rortvedt.
AAA. Wait, yeah, Rortvedt, he's hurt though. So
He's hurt right now?
He's not even playing right now. Rushing is a fine guy to spell Will Smith for a period of time. He's also half crazy, right? He's just
Dented
he's
Camaro.
wired. He's dented Camaro.
There you go.
He's wired in a way that makes me go, let's have another option just in case, right? And I like the way he plays. I like the way he goes about it. But if Will Smith is struggling or Will Smith is injured and Rushing has to play, you're going to need somebody else that may be able to go in there and be a little bit more of a steady hand. And I don't know if Chucky Robinson is ready for that. Maybe if the Dodgers think he is, I'll sign up for it. But I wouldn't mind having a more veteran guy in that spot.
That's the one spot in the minor leagues that they are not 17 deep.
They used to be.
They used to be, but they moved it all. Everything moved away. Connor Wong was one of them.
Fiducia, Kyber Ruiz. They used to be loaded with those.
Who was the guy, the Venezuelan kid that just didn't? He was supposed to be the best of all of them. There was another kid that was supposed to be, but like Eliezer Afonso is the only guy that's in AAA right now. I know nothing about anybody in AA. I don't know if you do, Marcus. AA or single A. That's the one position that they are not stacked at. So I like the idea of going out and finding a backup to that, just a minor league guy. It's fine.
I can't believe they have a 10-game lead in the division.
It's crazy.
And they've played with half of their good players.
This Death Star is not fully operational. Right? They still have the best record in baseball. They're running away from the division. It's insane.
10 games. It's the middle of June, and the guy they gave $60 million a year to is barely performing.
Wow. Yeah. His OPS is below 750.
Mookie Betts is genuinely concerning to me. And look, I'm not saying anything.
Trending.
They won 3 World Series with him. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a great Dodger. This is not a global statement on what's up with Mookie. It's just that I think we're at a point where he's going to be a different player moving forward. I think that this is just
lower your expectations.
Yes, and I think I haven't gotten there yet. But this idea that he's going to turn back into Mookie, I'm not so sure anymore. I hope so. I'm hopeful, but I don't know if I'm optimistic.
What is that level, though, that you need from Mookie? Because, no, I don't think he's going to move back to Mookie Betts again, the MVP Mookie Betts.
Anything just north of bad.
Yeah, he needs to be
league average offensively.
But if he plays a tremendous shortstop, are you okay with that? If he is a glove first shortstop, Mookie Betts, which is a weird thing to say.
No, those are not hard to find.
You can find plenty of them, but what are you going to do with them?
No, I'm not saying you move him. I'm just saying that doesn't make it land any softer. It's just that you had this guy that was a generational, player, and now and by the way, this happens to everybody. This isn't a criticism of him. It's just that I think we're getting close to maybe being his time, and it's just he's got a lot of meat left on that contract, and you're just going to have to kind of ride with it for a while.
I mean, Marcus, would you be surprised if Mookie, who's such a great athlete, he figures something out and turns it around, and he has another, like at the end of the year last year, from the end of August through the playoffs, he was batting over 300. He was playing a good baseball team, like he was being a good baseball player again. That he gets back to that at some point this year?
I wouldn't, and when Travis and you talk about some of these guys underperforming, or at least not performing to the standards that we expect, the one thing I have noticed and learned about this team over the last few years is that because you have a veteran group and a talented group, when the lights are brightest is when this team tends to show up. And, especially doing the Blue Review and watching these guys on a day-to-day basis, and you watch them against, some of these bottom-feeding teams, and they sort of look lethargic and they don't play well, and you're like, what the hell's happening? And then 2 years ago, they go to Yankee Stadium and they play amazing baseball against the Yankees in a primetime series. They'll go and they will face the Mizorowskis. They'll go play the Phillies in the playoffs, you get your best baseball. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they get to the playoffs and Mookie starts to hit again. If Will Smith looks like the guy we've seen the last couple of years, just because I think this team has sort of learned when and how to turn it on, especially because – I mean, they played as much baseball as you could possibly play last year, and then had to turn around in February and get ready to go again. They sort of know, like, okay, when we really have to put our foot down on the gas to get going.
I think that's an incredibly good point. The idea, look, he may not be the, all-world shortstop, right fielder, bat in the middle of your order, flirt with 300, hit 30 home runs, an OPS, somewhere in the 900,000 range. But he comes up to bat in a big spot in the 6th inning of a World Series game, you feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Like he's going to find a way to do something to help your team. Maybe it's not what he might have done 5 years ago where he might hit a home run or split a gap, but he's going to hit the ball to the right part of the ballpark. He's going to put it in play. He's going to find a way to get on base somehow by hook or crook. Like that is a really good point, Marcus, that he will find a way to do all of that stuff.
By the way, you talk about the lead in the division. I'm looking kind of at their game
also
log.
the best team in baseball, by the way.
Exactly 1 month ago, May 18th, they were half a game back of the Padres. The Padres won the first game of that series, and it took a half-game lead, and there was a lot of crowing from that team down south. Now, all of a sudden, they are –
You want something that's going to make you go, ugh. Do you know that Manny Machado basically has – the entire Anthony Rendon contract left on his Padres?
7 years.
Just amazing.
7 years left
Just
on
amazing.
that deal.
He's got all of that.
Good for
it's
him.
at almost the exact amount of time at the exact amount.
I don't even think he's
good
not
for the
even,
Padres.
He's
You
not
can't
even
move it either.
He's not even hitting Greg's weight right now.
Like 195.
Those baseball deals aren't basketball deals. People don't want those.
No.
Basketball, you want those. That is a hard statement.
I do have something for you while we're sitting here at Angel Stadium, the Big A. So be careful of how much you get excited about it. Mike Trout is on the IL again. He has a hamstring injury.
Oh no,
that sucks.
He's having a good year.
Yeah, he is. He is, and it's inevitable, but it's
Hamstring,
also
you said?
hamstring injury. Yeah, that's not something that just goes away either. So
No, that's what I'm blanking on it. Teo had the hamstring. Yeah,
Teo
had the
Teo's got the
hamstring.
hamstring.
Those are the ones that just linger and linger. Did you ever have one of those?
no, I'm not fast enough.
Yeah.
I'm not fast enough.
No, but
The line must be Teoscar Hernandez then, because he's not exactly Ricky Henderson.
yeah,
out
I'm
there.
10 yards and I stop.
Okay.
No,
But
but I
like
was,
a 4.5 40.
but the guy I was thinking about with hammies, they are tricky. Just Luka. With the hammies, going back to that other combo. Yeah,
You're
just
right about that.
Yeah.
You are right about that. All right, we got a little straight up coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. We're here outside the Big A with Marcus Grant getting ready for the OC Sports Awards on ESPN LA. And, of course, parked right out there, majestically primed, ready to go. My Silverado from none other than Rotolo Chevrolet, right? Rotolo, they've got all the Chevy makes and models, especially if you're thinking about a Chevy Silverado. Rotolo is the place to be. Pricing, incredible. The colors, the makes, the models, all that, they got all that. But they have only this at Rotolo, that legendary Rotolo customer service. That's why they've been Dealer of the Year 14 years in a row by taking care of people time after time after time. I can speak to it firsthand. I've bought 3 different cars from Rotolo Chevrolet, and each time they've knocked it out of the park, and they're going to do exactly the same thing for you. Go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Go see why Mike Capozio is dancing on TV. Go see why he's always got a smile on his face, because he's going to take great care of you. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. And if you're not in Fontana, you're not in Riverside, you're not in the 909, no problem. Go online. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And make sure they know that whether you go into the store or whether you go online, that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, the live and local LA sports talk keeps rolling. Andy Kamenetsky, Mike Trudell, live with you for the destination for LA sports, live on 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube tonight, live from LA Live. Don't miss it, 6 p.m. tonight until 8 p.m. after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The great part about being a dad is the ability to fall asleep in my chaise lounge at Oasis. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Soccer watch party at Sideline, Saturday the 20th. Adidas giveaway and Av Alta players. Go!
Number 2.
A free bucket cap for Dad, the 21st. Then Father's Day bingo to win a share of over 25 grand.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays June 28th. You could drive off a winner.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rogers right now.
All right, guys. So we were talking a little during the break, and I wanted to make sure that you guys had seen what I'm about to talk about. And New Era has some new hats that they are going to debut at All-Star, the All-Star game in Philadelphia, coming up in a little bit less than a month. And they are white hats with a blue bill with the team logo, and then surrounding the team logo kind of off to the side in like a windswept, like, flag pattern that's kind of running down the right side of the hat, and then the All-Star logo just off to the side there. Marcus, your thoughts on that hat before I move on?
They're hideous. They are hideous. Keep them away from me. I want nothing to do with them.
DeMarco.
Ew.
Laura.
Yeah, gross.
Okay.
Who greenlit that?
I love them.
You love them?
I absolutely love them. Yeah,
that is not where I thought this was going.
That's why I was so excited.
Are you
I
serious?
usually hate these
Let me
things.
see him again.
Right?
You like that?
I do, and I can't even tell you why exactly, other than it's $250, it's in Philadelphia, and it's red, white, and blue themed, and that's not even my jam. Like, that's not even something that usually attracts me, but this thing is so, I think, you know what, the more I think about it, they're so bad that they've kind of come around to, I kind of dig that along the way.
They're so ugly they're pretty?
Yes.
No.
Now, I know that they finally got it right when it comes to the All-Star game, that I think last year and then moving forward, Rob Manfred did things like, guys, we're just going to wear a regular uniform.
Which is great. I love that.
I love it, too.
Love it.
It was one of my favorite things, like just line them all up, seeing a Reds uniform next to a Dodgers, next to a Giants, next to a Phillies. I always like that. I think that's fun. These work for me. I know that they're not like classically good-looking hats. I might get one of those.
What do you wear?
Wow.
What shoes do you wear with those? What color
Flip-flops.
shoes? Flip-flops.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
We're
right.
in Orange County, DeMarco. We wear flip-flops everywhere we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, seriously, when I sent this to you, it literally says ugly hats
know.
in like capital letters. And when I saw this, I was like, this is so up Travis's avenue. Never did I think you were going to make a left and say you liked it.
When I opened the link, I'm like, I don't hate those at all.
I wonder if they just judge reaction. Like, that got the strongest reaction.
Could be.
Yeah, you know, and let's just
be.
go with that one versus the one that everyone liked, I guess. Like,
we all like going to Dodge. You go to Dodge, you're going to see a billion of the Dodger blue, white LA, little white dot on the top, and it's classic. And I've got a couple myself, and I don't have a million different hats, but when you go to a Dodger game, you will see 500 different versions of a Dodger hat.
That's true.
There's nothing but variations on it, and this is a variation that I don't hate. And I like that you guys do, and it makes me like them a little bit more.
So now, how do you feel about like
you like that we don't like?
Yes,
it?
because
Okay.
now I feel like I'm really off the
answers a lot of
reservation on
questions.
this thing.
Yeah.
Now I like them even more.
So how do you feel about like when they do like the spring training hats and stuff like that? They're all a little bit different.
Yeah, like the Dodgers do the D. The script
which I
D.
kind of like the D.
I don't hate it.
Like this year, I know they did. I think for all the Cactus League teams, they had kind of a cactus with like a flower, like the grapefruit
on the front or on the side.
I think it was like the side. The Florida teams had a grapefruit thing on the side. Like those were interesting. I like those.
I'm glad you admitted that. I like it because you hate it.
I knew that they would be unpopular, and that makes me like them a little more.
I
and
like that.
You know my deal with uniforms.
Of course, that's why I'm
kind
shocked.
of a traditionalist. Like I don't like you to tinker with them too much, and this is so beyond just tinkering. This looks like somebody barfed an American flag on the top of this hat.
Pretty much
and an ugly barf.
Yeah,
like, there's no cute barf.
Yeah, it's like cake confetti mixed with a flag. It's not great, but it speaks
shocked
to me.
at you.
It speaks to me. Straight up, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Blue Ice has a commemorative bottle celebrating the USA's 250th anniversary and Blue Ice Vodka's 25th anniversary. New red, white, and blue themed bottles featuring the 250th logo inside the label are currently available in stores for the straight expression in both 750 milliliter and 1.75 liter size. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
I'm so shocked. I'm more shocked than if you had a back tat. I'm like, if you just went swimming and you took off your shirt and you had a back tat.
I think
You do have a.
I mean, like a knife or something. Yeah,
like a phoenix rising from the small of my back.
Something, right? Yeah. Like I did not see that coming.
When the first time I saw Walker Buehler tatted up like that, I'm like, oh, that's AI, that's Photoshop.
I really thought that was Photoshop the first time I saw it.
I'm like, there's no way.
That's not. That's
him.
That's him. Okay,
like his entire back.
Yeah.
You're serious. You like that?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I wouldn't wear it like daily, but
just to have
antagonize people. Yes, I would. I would put that on every once in a while. And I like that the Dodger is in. It's red with a little blue outline like that. Yeah. I don't hate it.
I feel bad for Andy Paez. This is your first All-Star game hat. This one right there, ugly. There you go. You work so hard to get here, and this is what they give you. Congratulations.
Well, look, we've seen some abominations at the All-Star game over the years. I mean, just some horrible looks. This is downright classic compared to some of the things that we've seen along the way. All right, let's think. We got a little Ann Myers Drysdale is going to join us coming up next here in just a little bit. Very much looking forward to having that. And the summer of soccer is here, and Rockin' Brews is your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rockin' Brews. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location. Ann Myers Drysdale joining us here at the Big A. Under the Hats coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, the live and local LA sports talk keeps rolling. Andy Kamenetsky, Mike Trudell, live with you for the destination for LA sports, live on 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube tonight, live from LA Live. Don't miss it, 6 p.m. tonight until 8 p.m. after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy Parm Pan Pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium one-topping crispy Parm Pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
The next great story in Los Angeles is happening in Glendale. Hyundai of Glendale is now open. Lease a new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SC for just $299 a month. Plus, enjoy owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or visit HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Closed in lease for 24 months. $39.99 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. On approved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 75 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 6/30/26.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
So count on peace of mind. Count on Jacob. Here's what I mean. 800-345-6789. Mace, you just count to 9.
Exactly. Count on a plan. Count on a team that moves fast. Count on Jacob. Accident or injury. Call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is a special edition of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, live today at Angel Stadium for the OC Sports Awards. Travis hosting them tonight at Angel Stadium. Once again with Marcus Grant on the show, too. Let's get back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, special edition on your Thursday on ESPN LA.
Go beat Seattle?
I love that. Even though he was leaving, he looked at his teammates and be like, you better take them down.
Yeah, we did that media day, and we had, 10, 12 players come in, Kobe Turner, Byron Young, Myles Garrett, and it was weird because you gained a Myles Garrett. You gained one of the best players in the league, not just the best defensive end, one of the best players in the league, but you also lost a friend and a teammate. This is when you really learn that is a business and a sport at the same time. It is what it is. But no shock because it's unfinished business. That's their mantra. They got to go up and take one from Seattle. So I'm not surprised that Jared said that on the way out. I kind of like it.
I like it. I'm a fan of that. I mean, it's a brotherhood, right? I mean, you went to battle with these guys week in and week out, and you suffered the same heartbreaks. You experienced the same joy, and it felt like just a nice send-off. No hard feelings. We appreciate everything. I appreciate being with you guys. Go get him.
I would have dapped him up, in the brotherhood way, pulled him in and said, I'll see you in the Super Bowl.
I think it's got to be one of those rare times. Oh, please, come on in. Our guest has arried. Ann Myers Drysdale is joining us right here.
It's really you.
Right here. This is your headset.
That's, hugs. There we go. You know what I'm talking about. Bring it in tight.
To you right there.
Yes.
Go ahead and I know you know your way around a headset as well. It's good to see you, Annie. Thank you for coming by.
Yes.
Absolutely.
There we go. Turn that on.
Now we can hear her.
We were just talking about, losing teammates. Teammates move on. I mean, you bond and then, somebody graduates or gets a different contract. You got to dap them up. I love you, and I'll see you on the floor. It's just how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Move on from there.
It's different, but it's different, too, today where a lot of the athletes, they start at, 12 years old, and they're all playing tournaments in Chicago or Dallas or Philly or whatever, and they know each other since they're 12 years old, and then they get to the pros, and they all know each other.
Yeah.
They're friendly, this and that, but back in the 60s, I remember talking to Deacon Jones, and Deke said, oh, no. Oh, no, these guys are not my friends.
Oh, yeah.
You learned that pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
Ann Myers Drysdale is our guest here on DeMarco and Travis. She is one of the honorees at tonight's Orange County Sports Awards, which is coming up later on tonight. And, looking at your resume, 4-time All-American at UCLA, an Olympic silver medalist, of course, a Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer, the first woman to sign a professional contract with an NBA team. Is there something for you that is at the top of the list? Because I couldn't pick between all of those things. Is there something that jumps to the top for you?
My 3 children.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
My husband and my 3 children. I've been blessed in so many ways coming from a family of 11 children. So, so many incredible people have been supportive of me and being in the right place at the right time. But, when you come home with a trophy and you got 3 others saying, hey, we got a trophy too. It's like, big deal.
So, who didn't get a trophy?
That's right. That's right.
What does it mean to you, everything you've accomplished, but to see the growth in women's sports, not just collegiately, but professionally, the opportunities that now exist? What does that mean to you to watch?
No, it's great. I'm a product of Title IX back in 1972 when they passed the law. And in 1975, I was the first to get a full athletic scholarship at UCLA. And my brother David was there playing for Coach Wooden. So, being a part of that and understanding maybe not then what it was all about, these young women to be able to do a sport that they love and enjoy, whether it's soccer, whether it's swimming, golf, tennis, basketball, volleyball, whatever it is, softball, and the fact that there's so many outlets. When I was growing up, we had 3 stations, and now because of ESPN and now because of social media and now because of podcasts, and you're on Prime Ticket, you're on Peacock, you're on Hulu, you're on there's so many outlets. But the fact that there is a viable women's professional basketball league, which we had in 1978-79, the WBL, which really kind of kick-started things off. And actually the 76 Olympics, which is the first time they had women's basketball in the Olympics. And but they have the WNBA 30 years in, and the contract, the CBA, what they accomplished, the salaries, still not enough.
Right.
Still not enough compared to what the men are making. But in saying that, it's a step forward, and really proud of these young women.
Absolutely. What do you think of the state of the game, just basketball in general, where we are, how it's being played? What do you think of the state of the game right now?
It's physical.
Yeah,
it's physical, and I think you get referees that call it differently at different times, and different players get different calls. That's both on the men's and the women's side. The three-point shot has changed the game. They talk about 5 out, and they want you don't have that post-up center, which I am a big proponent of it. I still like it. I like the high-low post, and Wemby is he's just something else.
What do you do?
But I mean, people said that about Russell and Chamberlain. I mean, those two guys were athletes. They both ran track, and Wilt did volleyball and played other sports and so forth. But, now there's just such a focus on that's the only sport you do, which I'm not a big proponent of. I think, cross-training is doing other sports that we did as kids, and you don't get burned out. And a lot of injuries today because of the kind of training that is just so focused on what that sport is.
Play everything.
Is football the same way?
Same way. We're becoming football players too soon. Play everything and let your body decide what you're going to be. That's what I always say.
So my sister and Kathy, we went to a preseason Cardinal game last year, and it was against the Chiefs, and so Mahomes and Kelsey, they were in for like 2 plays. And in the old days, I mean, preseason was about getting in shape, getting your timing, your snaps, and your blocks and so forth, and it's for your starters. Now it's like, oh no, we don't want to get hurt. And now there's 18 games?
Yeah. 17. Is it 18 now?
Soon to be 18.
Soon to be 20.
There
you go. And how many days do you play?
Yeah, well,
Sunday, Monday, Thursday. How does your
got
body?
A theory.
How does your body recover?
I have a theory, and we're getting closer every year that before too long, there's going to be an NFL game every night of the week, and because the only
and overseas
left,
too.
Yeah, the only day left is Tuesday. We've got every other day covered. So,
but how do you recover as a football player?
As best you can. The Rams are going to Australia.
Yeah.
To play a football game. Imagine that. Have you played a sport in Australia? Have you traveled that far and played?
Oh yeah.
What's it like playing over there? What's the plane ride like? Tell me.
No, it's long. It's long. Been to Soviet Union. Been a lot of those countries, and they're long. They're long travels, and then even coming back. That's the adjustment too.
Yeah,
coming back and getting on the clock all over
Starting all over again, yeah.
Ann Myers-Drysdale is our guest here on the DeMarco and Travis show. She's one of the honorees at tonight's OC Sports Awards. And kind of going back to what you were talking about, the WNBA 30 years in, when you started, and you mentioned there was a professional league in the late 70s, did you know that we would get to where we are right now eventually? That it was going to take much longer than anybody might have wanted, but that we would get here eventually? Or are you still surprised that the league is as vibrant and as successful as it is?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just excited because of what they have been able to accomplish. And everything's a step, things that didn't exist before. And I just always believe. I have hope. It's like if you're on a losing streak, I mean, you got the next game. You're not going to play and things aren't working out, but you got to get ready for the next game. And the same thing here is the fact that the thing that really got me excited about the league and the women's voices was COVID. And the fact that these 144 women changed the law in Georgia. They changed the vote. Black Lives Mattered. I mean, the women's voices were very much heard during that time, and especially through the WNBA. The fact that the CBA and Nneka Ogwumike, being the president of the CBA, the Players Association, just strong women. Their voices are being heard, and they're not stepping back. And I think the WNBA has created a lot of that. Like I look at soccer, Megan Rapinoe was kind of that voice. Who is it now since she's retired? Billie Jean King has been that voice, I think, for a lot of women in sports and what she did in tennis back in the early 70s and so forth. So, I think each sport kind of has to have women that are stepping up and
Well, you were one of those women. You were one of the people that was one. I was telling the story earlier when we were mentioning that you were going to come on the show, and when you tried out with the Indiana Pacers, I was 8 years old. And I remember it didn't add up.
Young man, you.
Right? And it was one of those things, like, and even at 8 years old, I'm thinking, wait, hold on a second. What do you mean she's going to try out for a men's team? And so you start to look into it. You start to ask questions about things like that. Was that part of the decisions that you made when you did sign with the Pacers? Obviously, you wanted to play basketball. Obviously, you wanted to go out there and do the best you can as an athlete. But to make a mark on people with a decision like that?
Well, I go back to the early days of growing up with 5 brothers and 5 sisters, always playing between my brothers and their friends, and I was between 2 boys, and going out and always on the playground, whether we were playing, football in the street or over the line or, pick up basketball on the playgrounds, and you're always out playing. And so for girls in our family, it was accepted to play sports. Mm-hmm. And so when I got out into school, it wasn't, it was frowned upon a little bit more, and I didn't understand why, because I was just doing something that I loved doing with my brothers. And so in 5th grade, they had started an after-school sports program for boys in basketball. And my parents had to go through the school district and the principal and get okayed for me to play in 5th and 6th grade basketball. And from there, going to high school here in Orange County, between my junior and senior year, I played on the boys basketball team during the summer league. And so I had hoped to play during the school season. And but when you're in high school, people say things about you emotionally and physically, and so I got talked out of it. But door opened up for me to play USA basketball. And that was the first time I was able to play and represent our country. Who would have thought 5 years later that I'd get an offer to try out in the NBA? My brother David was already in the NBA playing, and I looked back 5 years before, and I said I wasn't going to let people talk me out of it.
I mean, when the offer came,
I was playing USA basketball.
Yeah.
We had won a championship at UCLA and was getting ready to play on the 1980 Olympic team. I was the captain of we had just gotten back from the Soviet Union, Russia, and we were getting ready to go to the World University Games in Mexico. And the call came, and certainly when I was at UCLA, and my brother David was a senior with Coach Wooden, and it was a human interest story. So a lot of people took off on that, and I think a lot of people knew who we were. And so the new owner of the Indiana Pacers, I get a call out of the blue. I have no idea. I said, "Hey, how would you like to try out for the Pacers?" And I'm like, "Oh, who is this?" And I wanted to go on another Olympic team. And so it was a very hard decision. I made the decision before Jimmy Carter boycotted. Mm-hmm. And I thought it's an opportunity of a lifetime that most men don't get.
Okay.
And it was a free agent rookie camp. I was not drafted.
Okay.
And,
super.
How would you, when you went to camp, what was that like?
Yes.
Like, obviously, you're out there with
because
pros.
You said you played with your brothers, so playing against boys is normal to you. But there are some guys that have never played against a girl before. So how would you handle that? How did you handle that?
Well, isn't that the process, the journey of life?
Yes.
When you're out on the court, and it's like, I played all the time, whether it pick up games down at the beach in Laguna or pick up games at the high schools or Cal State Fullerton, and you're just always out there playing. So guys say certain things and you get hit and you get back up and you learn to play. And being at UCLA, playing at Pauley Pavilion with a lot of pros that would come in and so forth, I played. So you learn to get confidence. You learn to have a little bit thicker skin. Mm-hmm. So in the trial, and I understood that a lot of guys had never played against women, so they're out there playing defense and they're feeling something that they're not used to feeling out there. so they're the ones that is like, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. But it's like if they block my shot, it's like no big deal. It's only a girl. Mm-hmm. If I made my shot, you let some girl beat you.
Right.
So it's harder on you guys emotionally and mentally because you don't want some girl beating you.
I figured by the third play, we're going to play.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. And Jack McCloskey was one of the assistants. As a matter of fact, it was a tough transition because Slick Leonard was the head coach. He came out to California several times to talk me out of it. He did not want to deal with this.
Wow.
Really?
And put the organization in a situation where it was a media circus and so forth, which that was never my intent. And But certainly when we got out there, like you were saying, that the guys were a little timid. They didn't know what to do. And Jack McCloskey, I think it was a 3-day, 2-day practice. We had 2 days for 3 days. And then they would make a cut and so forth. So I think after the second practice, McCloskey called everybody over the circle with some very salty language. Just said, hey, she's out here for a job just like you guys. And I think that really helped them. It's like, just play.
Just go play.
And if I got knocked down, you get back up. And it was hard because there was one drill I get knocked down and the guy goes, "Oh, Annie, are you okay? You okay?" It was a natural reaction, and I was okay, but you just deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Guys, because obviously you played at UCLA, you had a lot of success there. Now to see this program where they are and the fact that they were so dominant this year on their way to the national championship. I mean, just your thoughts on kind of the current state of the UCLA program.
So excited. Corey Close has done such a great job, and she's such a follower of Coach Wooden. And I think last year when they were in the Final Four and they got their butts kicked, it was a good transition for them in the sense of understanding what it meant to be in the Final Four, because it's not just playing. You're dealing with the media. You got to do interviews on this. You got to be here. You got to be, So I think that, again, because of social media, and it's such a different time where, when my brother was in the championships, I mean, they were just secluded. You just focus on the game, and now with so much exposure, it's really hard. And but I think losing last year, and they lost 6 players from that team, so they had new players come in. But with Jaquez back and Betts back and Kiki Rice, and there was such joy, and nobody cared who was scoring. Nobody cared about stats or anything like that. And they had so much fun playing together, and there was such a sisterhood. And you were happy for them.
Yeah,
it's so rare.
How much money do you think she makes for NIL?
Oh my!
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
That didn't exist for us.
Wow.
Right?
What do you make of the landscape?
If you got $10 to go do laundry, you got you're on probation.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a violation, man. We're going to have to report you. Like, what do you make of the landscape of college sports right now? DeMarco and I, we talk about this all the time. About he played football at Washington. I was a baseball player at UC Santa Barbara, and we didn't have anything, right? You just kind of went and you did your thing, and now guys move every year. Guys are on a different team, different coach. They're shopping their services. And I'm glad players are getting a little piece of the pie, but at the same time, I feel like we've lost the plot.
Yeah, aren't you proud to be a Husky?
I am. Woof. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially then.
And
yes.
a Gaucho. I mean,
Corey Close is Gaucho, too.
I know. I called her games when she was playing. She was tough. You don't have the rivalries, and you have players. You can go to 5 different colleges.
Wow.
And but it's about this, and it'll be interesting because we know that it's only a small percentage of those athletes that are making that kind of money. And then you go to Caitlin Clark, what she made in at Iowa. But I'll go back even further. Ralph Sampson.
Oh boy.
Ralph in Virginia. He got offered to come out after his sophomore year. He said, you can't afford to go pro.
Right.
Virginia, he was getting paid a lot of money at Virginia. And that's back in the 80s, right?
Wow.
But now it's so different. And, where does it stop? Because there are a lot of athletes that are not getting paid. And but to transfer to get more money, and you can understand. I know that Texas, the state of Texas, a lot of those schools have a lot of money. And so we're seeing both men and women, whether it's softball, football, whatever, they're transferring to these schools to get paid, and the SEC's got a lot of money too, besides the Big 12. But where does it stop? How do you control it? I don't know. I think a lot of schools are hiring general managers, and for each sport too,
sure,
especially for basketball and football.
Wow.
But I don't know. I don't know. Where
yeah,
it goes.
I don't think
the
anybody
NCAA
does.
can't control.
Yeah, I don't
the
think
horses
anybody
out the
does.
barn.
Last one before we let you go. Obviously, you're one of the recipients of one of the awards tonight, the OC Sports Awards. Growing up in this community, getting a chance to be honored by the people in this community, what does that mean to you?
Oh, a lot. I mean, my heart is still here in Orange County. I live in Huntington Beach now, but I work for the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury, so I'm kind of back and forth. And, my late husband, who grew up in Van Nuys and is an L.A. guy, but he worked for the Angels for so many years, so to come back here is pretty special. And But Orange County is always going to be in my heart, and to be recognized with so many other people that are qualified that are being honored tonight, it's pretty special.
Ann Myers Drysdale, one of the honorees.
Thank you so much,
tonight.
guys.
County
Thank you.
Sports Awards.
Hopefully it's not the last time I see you guys.
I hope not.
Real quick, you have any advice for girl dad coaches?
Girl dad.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Be tough.
Be tough?
I do think you got to have fun.
Okay.
Right? Everything is about having fun. If you don't have fun, you're not going to work hard. But I remember I was going out when my daughter was younger, and I was helping some of the fathers going out and coaching basketball, and we were doing drills, and a lot of drills I do without the basketball.
Ure.
They were probably about 6 or 7 at the time. And one little girl goes, "These drills are stupid."
Yes.
The fundamentals.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And
Thanks,
congratulations.
Guys. Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you.
so much. All right, Ann Myers
Awesome.
Drysdale, thanks
Legend.
again. Really appreciate you. We're going to come back. DeMarco's going to give us a little bit of the far side. That's coming up next. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. And let me ask you this as you get ready for the 4th of July weekend. Is your vehicle due for service? Look up that little sticker in your window. Are you overdue? Why not get yourself into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. And by the way, they've been doing it for 30 years. There's 100 locations. So wherever you're listening to me right now, there's one probably right around the corner. Here's what you do. You go to SoCalOilChange.com to find one of those 100 locations and grab yourself a couple of coupons for your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You don't even have to get out of the car. You just pull up, drive in, and drive out, all in about 15 minutes, and your car is going to be running at its absolute best. They got you covered on just about everything. Oil changes, tire rotations, wipers, lights, and a whole lot more. Drive up, drive in, drive out in about 15 minutes, and you don't have to go drink that bad coffee and read that magazine from 1997 either. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Get in there today.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Heading by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA. All summer long, soccer lives here.
The Summer of Soccer on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost close to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
That was awesome, by the way.
Sure was.
Yes, Ann Myers Drysdale was fantastic. Learned a lot. I like what she said about the girl dads, coaches.
I lit up when she said that to you. I'm like, ooh, DeMarco just got a green light to go kick some butt.
What did she say?
Flag football. Be tough.
Be tough. Immediately. Yeah. Right. So there we go. Get up. We're running today.
Trust me, we don't want you guys to play nice.
Well, it's hard, man. It's hard when they give you that look. I mean, we melt. You know what I mean? But you got to be tough.
That's going to be green light now.
I'm going to have to practice. We were talking about Luka earlier, and something came up in me. I just had to say this. If you are Luka Doncic, aren't you super envious of Jalen Brunson right now?
Absolutely.
I would think so.
Wouldn't you be?
Absolutely.
Is that a bad thing? Because I was thinking when it comes to sports and competition, I am spiteful and jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got something I want, I want it. I really want it.
Well, I think it's one of those things. Like in life, it's typically not a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
In sports, it is.
It is.
Like if you get it, that means I can't.
Yeah.
Right? There are other things that we can both go have. You and I can both have happy lives, successful lives. We can live.
Yes. Live long and prosper.
We both can't win a title.
No.
Not if we're on
only
different
one
teams.
of us
like
can.
only one of us gets it. Yeah,
yes,
I'm with you.
I used to have guys that would. My best friend went to the Niners in '94. And he won a Super Bowl. And the minute I saw that ring, I didn't talk to him for like a year. And this is my best friend.
Is this why you hide it? You hide your ring around?
That's different.
Like Warren Moon and Dan Marino.
I mean, how would you feel like if you saw your idols and they didn't have rings and you got a ring? Right? You would. Come on, man. Respect.
Dude, if you were like the guy that kept stats, then you'd keep it in your. But you played, man.
Okay, I got you. But I mean, but just being spiteful. So I hope it brings out something in Luka that we haven't seen. And I'm glad you brought up the street clothes thing because, remember, he ended the year on the bench. I think we're beyond the stage now. Tell me if I'm wrong. To where we can start to criticize him because he just got here. Yeah. The team has changed identities at least 5 times beyond his control. But as of right now, I think everything is fair game. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think when he does something worthy of criticism, he is open for criticism.
Yes.
100%.
But I hope this brings out a level of jealousy or envy that drives the team in a positive direction.
I think he's the best version of petty. Like, we see him do it on the court where you tell whether it's with an official or another player. Like, when guys chirp him, he's like, no, we're not doing that. And, like, he will make it his mission to destroy that person.
Yes.
Like, he's the best version. Michael Jordan was the pettiest guy in the world.
Yeah.
But this is different, though. Jalen Brunson has made himself a legend in New York.
Yeah.
Well, I also think, though, because it's like this could have been us.
Right.
It could have been us together. Like, we were in Dallas together. This could have been us. And I think there's a little bit of, like a feeling left out.
Well, this is what I was writing this earlier, and I came back. The first word that came to mind was subordinate. Would you say Luka is big bro and Brunson would be little bro in this situation?
In this situation right now,
when they were teammates.
I think they're twin brothers. Oh, when they were teammates, absolutely.
That's what I mean. So your little bro goes out and becomes a legend in New York before you.
Yeah.
That would drive something in me that I wouldn't stop until I got to the top.
You think he knew? Like, what I mean is, like, when Luka and Brunson were teammates in Dallas, Luka obviously has a basketball IQ that's off the chart, right? Like, he's just one of those guys. Did he know what Jalen Brunson was? Because if he did, then why not raise holy hell to keep him around? Why not say, hey, listen, man, we've got a guy. We don't need to keep looking. Like, this is the guy that the two of us, we can go get this.
I'm sure he knew he could ball. Ball recognizes ball. You know what I mean? So, but to be what he turned into,
that's what I mean.
Not sure. But, yeah, I mean, you would hate to lose a good player like Brunson unless it affected you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More shots for him means less for me.
There's also did Luka feel like he had the capital, the juice to say something like that when he was in Dallas.
That's true.
Being so young at that point.
That's true. You're all just starting out, but yeah.
But he's Luka, though, right? Like even like from a very early time in his NBA career, you're like, he's one of those guys.
He's been that guy.
I will never forget when they were playing the Lakers. I think Luka was a rookie, and Luka and LeBron were lined up next to each other in the lane while someone else was shooting free throws, and he's standing like they're both standing like this, and LeBron kind of leans at him and goes, "You're a bad mother."
You're a bad dude.
And Luka goes like,
yeah,
like it was almost like, yeah, I know. Yeah, and it's like I'm not surprised to be here doing this, but to your point, Marcus, like I think he knows, like this is the league where the star has the most power. Nobody has more power than an NBA star. And, yeah, I think he could have thrown his weight around a little bit.
You think that's true? No one has more power than an NBA star? I was thinking baseball. Because you brought up
do it by yourself in baseball.
Yeah.
But you brought up Machado's deal. Like, you've got all the power in the world. There's nothing they can do.
They can't move on from you, but they're not going to go pick up a player because you tell them.
No, but that's
a quarterback, I think, would be the other one that's in the mix.
This is true. Like Mahomes, you become partners.
Yeah.
They pay you so much, you're actually partners, and you're in on every single decision, like it or not like it. But, yeah, like I said, I hope this whole thing was good for us. I was thinking about the Dodgers, too, when you beat the Devil Rays. Mm-hmm. Do you know you helped the Yankees?
Yeah,
they do. I don't think they care, but they know. They're aware.
You help the Yankees.
The rest of you guys you guys figure out who's coming from that half of the draw. I'll deal with you end of October. Until then,
whatever. You may wind up playing the Yankees in the World Series.
We're doing
again.
us over here. You do you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yandy Diaz, Garrett Cole, we're good. Just let me know who it's going to be.
In a fastly changing landscape for the Lakers, I hope we see a different Luka Doncic coming in the next season.
Yeah, I hope he'll start throwing his weight around, and maybe some of these comments comments are the wrong words. Asks, I think.
You know what?
Requests. Thank you.
You know what? Forget requests. Go to demands, man. It's your team. You want to win, right? That's
I think
what
demands come next. I think I ask nicely and then see what happens. And if I don't get what I want, then I start demanding.
Okay, there you go. And don't demand the leave. Demand the team get better. How about that?
That sounds good to me. All right, speaking of, this show's about to get a little better. Legendary sports photographer Andy Bernstein is going to join us next. He's one of the presenters here at the OC Sports Awards. It's coming up on DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Yo, listen up, new DraftKings customers. If you sign up with code LA710, write that down. Tattoo it on your forehead. Use a Sharpie. It won't come off. LA710, spend $5 to get $200 or get 200 in total rewards. That's code LA710. DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states now. Did you know that? That means California, too. The whole world is watching one tournament right now. It's been so much fun. Group stage, chaos, knockout drama, stoppage times, heartbreak, all that stuff. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So if you're catching the early kickoff or the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California. The world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, again, remember this. Sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get 200 in total rewards. Partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event training offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Go get them.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
After a highly entertaining 1-1 draw between South Africa and Czechia this morning, all eyes now turn to the biggest match of Group A. Host nation Mexico takes on South Korea tonight at 6 p.m. from Guadalajara, with first place in Group A on the line. Mexico opened up the tournament with a victory over South Africa and will once again look to veteran striker Raul Jimenez to provide the goals in front of a passionate home crowd. South Korea rolls in full of confidence as well, led by LAFC star Son Heung-min, who helped lead the Koreans to an opening match win over Czechia. With both Mexico and South Korea sitting on 3 points, the winner tonight clinches the top spot in Group A and secures a favorable path to the knockout rounds.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is a special edition of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, live today at Angel Stadium for the OC Sports Awards. Travis hosting them tonight at Angel Stadium. Once again with Marcus Grant on the show, too. Let's get back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, special edition on your Thursday on ESPN LA.
Anaheim, right out under the hats at the Big A. We're getting ready for the OC Sports Awards, and one of the presenters tonight is the legendary sports photographer Andy Bernstein, who joins us right now. Andy, thank you so much for coming on by.
It's my pleasure. Great to be out here. What a great set you guys have.
Not too bad.
Like it? Yeah. Right under the big hat.
Yeah, I'm texting every photographer I know and said I'm sitting with Andy Bernstein. And they all say this, tell them I said hi, tell them I said hi. Like, you're so well respected.
Well, hopefully it's a few that actually like me.
I think so.
It's great.
So, Andy, we were talking a little bit during the break before you sat down with us. You did 40 NBA Finals in a row?
That is correct, sir. Yes. Yeah, I did 40 NBA Finals in a row.
Is there one that kind of jumps out to you? Maybe not just necessarily with the photographs that you were able to capture. Did you enjoy the Garden, the Forum? Like, where were your favorite places to go?
I probably would go back to the '85 Finals when the Lakers finally, got the leprechaun off their back and won in Boston Garden. First time the Celtics had ever lost a Finals on their home floor. And, after the tragedy of '84, coming back and winning in '85 at the Garden, it was monumental.
Is there one shot that stands out for you? Because, like I said, I know a lot of photographers, and I didn't know this, but they always tell you where their shots ended up. Like, that's my shot.
Yeah.
That's my shot. Do you have one like, that's my shot?
There's a few. I always like to say I got 4 kids, and it's a little interchangeable with which one I like the most from day to day. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
When it comes to photos, probably if I want to be remembered for one photo, like decades from now, probably Michael Jordan holding his first trophy with his dad next to him, crying his eyeballs out. That was pretty good. The Kobe in the Jeff Hamilton jacket in the shower. 2001, I think, 2002, I forgot. That was pretty iconic.
Oh yeah,
there's been a few.
He's being very modest.
Were there any particular athletes that you enjoyed shooting or working with?
Oh, I've been so blessed because not just in basketball, because I started with the Dodgers and the NBA at the same time. So I got to photograph, of course, the '88 Dodgers championship, which was unbelievable. But breaking in with Magic and Worthy and Byron under Pat Riley was unbelievable. I had to earn my stripes with Pat, and it really helped me grow as a person and as a photographer. And then, of course, the big fella comes to town, Shaq, and he's got Kobe with him, and that was a great era. And Phil Jackson, I owe so much to him. I actually was the first person in Phil's locker room for all 11 championships.
Wow.
So when you see that champagne flying that's hitting the photographer, that's usually me.
Wow. That's amazing. Andy Bernstein, legendary sports photographer, joining us here on the DeMarco and Travis Show. We are getting ready for the OC Sports Awards, powered by the OC Sports Commission. And Andy, I pulled up my favorite shot of yours. This one here, and I can describe it, and Laker fans are going to know instantly what I'm talking about. It's the one with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson underneath the basket, their arms interlocked. They're both looking up to, grab a rebound. When you're taking a picture, do you know, like, I got one? Or do you have to go and develop, at the time develop them, or at least now you can kind of flip through your digital look. Do you know when you've captured something so iconic like this?
That's a great question, and it was such a challenge with those two guys specifically, because obviously the two stars of each team, getting them in the same frame was really a challenge because, in those days guards didn't switch and guard forwards, and forwards didn't switch and guard guards. And the only two times I could probably be certain I would get them is the 5 minutes before the game when the captains, and the actual captains, not the 12th guy.
Right.
It's the actual captains would come and meet with the referees at midcourt. They would have a moment. They'd shake hands. They usually would say something sarcastic to each other. And then, God willing, I'd get a free throw situation. And this was a free throw situation, which happened to be in front of me. Luckily, they lined up on the side that faced me, because it could have been the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So they're jostling for position. I love about this one, there's another one from 87 that's very similar that was shot in Boston Garden, is that neither guy looks dominant over the other guy.
No.
And David Stern always pointed to this moment, this photo, as sort of defining the era. Because the Lakers, Celtics are kind of interchangeable in the 80s. And I was very proud of that. I mean, for your boss to tell you that, your photo meant a little bit more than just being a photo was pretty cool.
That is super cool. I just wonder, what would you do with Wemby right now?
I'd bring a wider lens. Look, I went down, the last road trip that I made, I made 4 road trips to San Antonio my final season, which was 2023-24, which is his rookie season. And the NBA wanted me to shoot him, so I go down there. Very first game, his very first points were a three-pointer.
Wow.
He was a 7'4" guy shooting a three.
Right.
So then I'm thinking, okay, I got to get him on defense, and I chopped his hand off almost on every shot because, he just was longer than any other center I'd ever seen. And this guy could come from way outside the key and block a shot of a guy going into the basket. So I learned very quickly, I got to widen out the shot a little bit, because I like to shoot, in camera and in terms of composition and cropping, and just, hope for the best with him. I was lucky to get a couple of good blocks and dunks and stuff, but he was a challenge, but a lot of fun because it was like a whole new ball game for me.
Wow,
it's great.
We got professional athletes now into the photography game.
That's right.
Randy Johnson, King Griffey Jr. I think Marshawn Lynch now doing photography.
Yeah.
I mean, your thoughts on some of these guys going behind the camera?
What about we saw Caitlin Clark?
Clark. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Last week I saw, maybe even like a few days ago, DeAndre Jordan was in the dugout at Dodger Stadium.
Huh.
I'm like, how did he fit in there?
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I love it. And I mentor actually a few of the younger guys and a couple of women in the WNBA. The NBA is sort of my new role, new hat that I have, is I mentor the newer generation. And it's great to see the players take a real liking to photography because they've been in front of the camera for so long. So they kind of have a leg up on a lot of the young photographers, so they kind of know what's going to happen ahead of time. But on the technical side, they have a lot to learn, and I'm happy to be kind of a sounding board.
Andy Bernstein is our guest here on DeMarco and Travis. Marcus Grant is joining us here today as well. And with an art form like this, obviously there's a great deal of innate talent that you just, you have and then you hone over years and years and years. But if you were telling somebody that did not have the talent, but that wanted to make sure that the composition that you mentioned was right, like one or two things that you could take just anybody that has a camera and say, these are the things that we're looking for to make it look as good as possible?
Great question. The number one thing is don't be distracted. You know, as a professional athlete, I mean, there's distractions all over the place. You're playing in front of 80,000 people. But if you're going to let all of that distract you from what you're there to do, you know, perform on the field or on the court or with me behind the camera, you know, if I'm watching OG tip that shot in, I'm not doing my job, right? So don't be distracted. I kind of made it a habit not to talk to the other photographers, and that sort of rubbed people the wrong way. I don't really care, but people thought I was a little bit arrogant. But if I'm talking to you, I'm missing that. So the other thing is just keep shooting. And it sounds cliche, but just shoot, and when you're tired of shooting, shoot some more.
Amen.
And what's great about the digital era, as opposed to when I broke in with film, is that you don't have to buy digital chips. You know what I mean? Like, you shoot thousands and thousands of pictures, and you don't have to buy film and develop it and pay for it. The camera will give you all the information, so you can try things, you can experiment. I'd like to tell the young photographers that find an athlete in your high school, even, you know, somebody in your town, or if you're in college, you know, with the NIL stuff going on, there's a lot of opportunity for social media, for videographers, still photographers, to get into the business early. And, you know, there were very few jobs when I broke in, but a lot more jobs now.
You know what I did notice, like the team photographers for the Rams, they developed a relationship with the players because it helps them do the job. And the cool thing is, when they catch a good shot of the player, they'll show them.
Yeah.
And nothing makes that player more excited than, you know what I'm saying, than seeing that shot.
Totally.
Whoa!
Yeah. Back in the day, I used to make prints and bring them to the next game. Or if their families are there, and I probably knew most of the courtside season ticket holders at the Lakers and Clippers, you know, and even the Kings fans that I knew, and watch their kids grow up, and, you know, it was wonderful. But the players, the coaches, even like Jerry West, believe it or not, appreciated a good picture.
Yeah, you know? Of course.
So that was a big part of my trying to, I guess, get into the inner sanctum was loyalty, and I had to kind of earn that. I think you only get one shot at it, and luckily I didn't screw it up early, because I probably would have had to get a different career. But you know, Pat Riley made me earn it, and I did earn it, and that extended with Jerry West, of course, and then into the Phil Jackson, Kobe, Shaq era. So it's trust. It's also being your genuine self around players and around personnel, even the PR directors and the marketing people and the assistant coaches and the trainers. Gary Vitti, the longtime head athletic trainer for the Lakers, one of my dearest friends. And if Gary hadn't opened up the inner sanctum, which is the training room, you know, the inner sanctum is the locker room. Inner sanctum is the training room.
They let you in the training room?
Gary let me.
Oh, wow. You're solid.
Well, because I made prints for him, and he loved them, and we had very similar stories. We both were very close to our dads, and you know, Gary's a very outgoing guy. I tend to be kind of outgoing. We really, in fact, Gary and I watched Game 4 of the finals at Cosm last week.
Wow!
Which was insane.
Wow!
I mean, we looked at each other. He and I had been to I don't know how many finals games and playoff games together over the years. We'd never see anything like that.
Not on the ceiling.
Yeah. Comeback was absolutely insane. So it was a lot of fun.
Anything? I mean, you've done obviously a ton of events in a bunch of different sports. Is there something that you either wish you have done or would love to experience again?
Oh, great question. You know, I got to shoot 2 Stanley Cup Finals, which was awesome. In fact, in 2012 and 2014, I shot the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals at the same time.
Wow.
So I was in a different city every day for the length of both of those series, which was absolutely insane. There's some great events that I haven't. I would love to go to Roland Garros, you know, and shoot tennis. I shot tennis early in my career, but that tournament always conflicted with the NBA conference finals and finals. So I would love to do that. The Monaco Grand Prix was always at the same time. Now it's all about which events my wife and I want to go to.
Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah. To bring a camera anymore, you just go.
Legendary sports photographer Andy Bernstein joining us here on DeMarco and Travis. Andy, thank you so much for sharing your incredible career, and thank you. images that you've given us over the years, because I could flip through these for hours and enjoy every single second.
How many cameras do you own?
Well, I don't own any anymore. I own like 4 or 5 now, but back in the day, typical setup was about 13 cameras.
13 cameras.
Yeah.
Film, then you went to digital.
Yeah. In the film days, it was challenging because you had to change film all the time. But we did about 7 or 8 remotes, had 4 or 5 cameras in front of me, that kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you,
help
guys.
me with my phone.
Thank you,
Andy will be part of the presenters tonight here at the OC Sports Awards. And, of course, it is powered by the OC Sports Commission. Andy, thank you so much. We're going to come back with more, getting you ready. OC Sports Awards coming up a little bit later tonight. I'll be hosting that right here from Angel Stadium. And don't forget, you can join Beto next Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzales in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesabirria, ceviche, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzales, where every match tastes better. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, the live and local LA Sports Talk keeps rolling. Andy Kamenetsky, Mike Trudell, live with you for the destination for LA Sports, live on 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube tonight, live from LA Live. Don't miss it, 6 p.m. tonight until 8 p.m. after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The great part about being a dad is the ability to fall asleep in my chaise lounge in Oasis. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Soccer watch party at Sideline, Saturday the 20th. Adidas giveaway and Av Alta players. Go!
Number 2.
A free bucket cap for Dad, the 21st. Then Father's Day bingo to win a share of over 25 grand.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays June 28th. You could drive off a winner.
Morongo, good times.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-375-8936. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
And all right, guys, I do have USA, actually Mexico fever right now. Oh, there they are.
Don't try to pass that.
But, let's be real, okay? World Cup is here, and everybody, this is the reason why I went USA, but go Mexico. Sorry, DeMarco, you and I are frenemies today. But American Airlines surprised passengers on a flight with U.S. soccer jerseys and World Cup-themed care packages as the excitement built for the World Cup. Fans online praised the airline for doing such a thing because, these are not cheap tickets, and a lot of people are traveling all over the world to visit whatever stadium. I know we can't say SoFi, but SoFi Stadium.
We can say it.
Okay, we can. They can't. So, tip or no tip, guys. If you're flying to a major sporting event, all the airlines should get with this and do this more often. And I'll start with DJ.
We got DJ Dazzler, who's going to be getting us ready for the event tonight, the OC Sports Awards.
Looking pow!
I'm so excited. And we're in the thick of all these sporting events happening all in 1 week. So, every airline you're saying?
This was American Airlines.
American Airline. Gosh, you're putting me on the spot. Let's go tip.
Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
with it. I'm with it.
No, look, they charge you for peanuts now. Like, you think they're going to start handing out jerseys when you get on an airplane?
To be competitive, you know?
They give you a box this big, and if it's bigger than that, it's like, that's 100, that's 100, that's 100. No chance they're going to do that. They should, but no chance.
So are you no tip or tip?
What's the question again?
Yeah.
If you're flying for a major sporting event, it should be a thing for them. So tip or no?
Tip.
Yeah,
there
tip.
you go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go tip on that. You're talking about how you like. I know Spirit doesn't exist anymore, but like Spirit Airline charges you like for air.
Yeah.
I did not have a bad experience with them. So
really,
all this slander, I'm like, I don't get it.
It was fine.
Yeah,
it was fine.
It landed in one piece.
I mean, like, I would.
Or anything less than a 30-minute flight.
I was just saying, I was like, an hour was kind of my max. So like, Oakland, Vegas, Phoenix, that was kind of it.
I flew to New York in Spirit. I was fine. Y'all tripping. All right, keeping on with the soccer fandom here. I love, and we've talked a lot about this, how we're seeing like all the food videos popping up about, people visiting the U.S. for the first time and getting like unlimited drinks, unlimited ranch, right? Things like that. But this particular video really touched my heart. So a Japanese soccer fan was visiting the U.S. for the World Cup and tried Texas barbecue for the first time.
Yeah.
His eyes went pa-pa. Like, it was amazing to see, and I felt like I relived it with him as he was eating it. So tip or no tip? Food is one of the best souvenirs from a trip.
Oh, tip. Absolutely. Yes.
A million times tip.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. Tip for sure. I mean, like when I've traveled abroad, I want to know where the locals eat. Right? I don't want to go to the touristy spots. Like, I want to know if you live there and you have friends and family from out of town, like, where are you taking them to eat? That's what I want to know, because that's the best.
Where do you live? What grocery store do you shop at? That's where I'm going.
Yeah, you want to go where the locals go. Yep. And when you make it, at least when Susan and I are making the decision to go to a trip, what are we going to eat is a big part of that calculation.
And drink.
Sure.
Okay,
yeah, absolutely. The drinks are a huge part of it as well. DJ Dazzler is joining us here, getting ready for the Orange County Sports Awards. What are you going to be doing for us tonight?
I am going
Besides looking good.
Oh,
yeah.
All in orange. Orange County representing here. Yeah. I will be welcoming all of our VIP guests as they enter before the start of the award show. We have a VIP experience, cocktail food situation as you come in. So we're going to get the vibes going for everyone as they are in a pretty healthy week of sports this week, right?
For sure.
There's a lot going
you get the VIPs. Does that mean you don't get starstruck?
The energy that I get from everyone else is a vibe. Everyone always has this way of positioning themselves when they're at an event. So musically, I'm providing that experience.
There you go. Okay.
It's an awesome way to do all that for everyone as they come to Angel Stadium today.
It's going to be great. It is going to be a fantastic event tonight. The OC Sports Awards, powered by the OC Sports Commission. DJ Dazzler, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, everybody.
Yeah, Taylor's name.
You got it. You got it. All right, the summer of soccer is here, and Rockin' Brews is your headquarters for every single match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rockin' Brews. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location. DeMarco, I'm handing it off to you and Marcus.
Are you rolling?
The rest of the way. I'm gonna go put on my monkey suit.
Yeah, man.
Ready
come on, man. Little pre-show prep,
That's right.
Break a leg.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can I ask her a question really quick? So as a DJ, I want to know, what is like your most fun event to DJ? Like, what is it like a sporting event? Is it a party? Like, what is it?
I do all sorts of events, hands down, and we have this going for us today. Sporting events are the best types of events to be a part of. You have all walks of life right in front of you. And for some people, it's their first opportunity at that game or that experience. So especially seeing that this week, you all caught me at a really good time, especially. I'm doing a run of FIFA World Cup events locally.
Oh, wow.
And then tonight I leave for San Diego. I tour with NASCAR. So
wow.
I'm going to be part of NASCAR this weekend. And so why I say sports specifically is there's the fandom and the passion for whatever team or driver or organization you're a part of. To see that live and people wearing that team spirit, it's such a fun way to get engaged with others and how they see the world and how they see sports.
You got to rock a party, NASCAR, and then the next night FIFA.
FIFA, yes.
Not the same set list.
not at all. Nope. Every game is and every function is so different, and the people have a lot to do with that. As a fan, you all have the power of how the set list gets pressed. I can prepare as much, but really it's the vibe that I see from them. The spirit.
Right. Let's go.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
DJs hate DJs. I have friends that are DJs, and they're like, "Don't come and ask me for a song because I already know what I'm going to play." Yeah.
I can't get Stairway? No?
They don't like it.
That'll bring the vibe down.
Okay.
See me in 10 minutes. We're gonna rock that. Yeah.
DJ, thanks so much.
Thank you. We'll see
All right,
everybody
Marco,
inside.
Marcus, Laura, I will see you guys inside.
Go get 'em, man.
Go get it.
All right.
A couple more of the honorees to talk to coming up, including Lee Steinberg just around the corner, Karch Karai as well. It's the OC Sports Awards coming up later on tonight right here at the Big A. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
I was sitting here at this desk livid that Charles Oakley was left to sit in jail overnight because James Dolan had a beef with him. I said I was out on the Knicks, and one person pulled me back in, Jalen Brunson. This photograph of him holding the Larry O'B in his right hand and the Bill Russell MVP trophy in his left was a pipe dream.
Each weekday morning at 9 a.m.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Hey, it's Mace. Count on Jacob after a car accident. Count on Jacob after a rideshare crash. Count on Jacob after a motorcycle hit. Count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Call Jacob.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is a special edition of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, live today at Angel Stadium for the OC Sports Awards. Travis hosting them tonight at Angel Stadium. Once again with Marcus Grant on the show, too. Let's get back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, special edition on your Thursday on ESPN LA.
We are back. Travis just took off. Yeah.
It's okay. He's working.
We're at the Big A at the OC Sports Awards. Travis is going to go get all done up and looking nice and whatnot, getting ready to host
Is
this
that
thing.
what you're wearing?
Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. What's wrong with that? I'm not getting an award. I'm not up on stage.
Said everything.
Yeah. I'm going, oh, my God, guess who just showed up?
Hey.
Lee Steinberg. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Yes, sir. What is happening? How you doing? Looking good as always. I'll put those things on.
Put the headset on him.
Legendary sports agent, attorney, philanthropist, author. When did you start in the business? When did you become an agent?
It was before there was agentry.
Yeah.
I was a dorm counselor in an undergrad dorm at Cal Berkeley. They moved the freshman football team into the dorm, and the quarterback was Steve Bartkowski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And in 1975, he became the very first player picked overall in the NFL draft. And I was a year out of law school, and he asked me to represent him. So there I was, brimming with legal experience, never having practice, and I had the first pick in the draft, and we got lucky, and we got the largest rookie contract in NFL history.
You said you started doing this before agentry. Did you expect that this would be, become the industry that it has over the years?
Well, you could see the growth of television. You could see the growth of stadia. You could see that the components were there. And when I was a kid, baseball was the number one sport, and now it's NFL football.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could see that it was a once-a-week event, and it had contact, and it had camera angles. It grew up with television. So I could see it was going to explode.
And you were definitely right. What do you think of players that go at it alone? Like, I think, doesn't Lamar do his own deal? Lamar Jackson does his own deals. I think the Pavia kid that's in Baltimore doesn't have an agent. What do you think of guys that go at it alone without an agent?
I think they're missing a bet because agentry is not just doing a contract. It's helping with second career. In our case, we ask each athlete to retrace their roots at a high school, set up a scholarship fund or Boys and Girls Club, or work with a church. At the college level, put roots back down. And at the pro level, set up a charitable foundation with the leading business figures, political figures, and community leaders to execute a program. So that's work done putting the 220th single mother and their family in the first home they'll ever own, or Patrick Mahomes with his 15 in the Mahomies. It helps at-risk kids. So, and then we help plan for second career. And so you get all of that planning and all of that networking, working with someone. Rookie contracts don't have much negotiability anymore because in basketball and football they're salary capped.
Mm-hmm.
But as a veteran contract can be complex. And you notice that Lamar's negotiation did not go smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
There was all this talk about that he might end up wanting to be traded, and that was unnecessary because he was the ideal player in the ideal situation. It should have just been smooth.
You talk about salary caps, and you mentioned baseball. A lot of chatter that there may be a work stoppage. Do you expect that we are going to have a work stoppage in baseball?
Well, I'm an optimistic person and hope that cooler heads will prevail, but I don't see it. We've represented a number of baseball players in the past. They don't need a salary cap. The sport's doing just fine. It's at the height of profitability. TV, stadia, merchandising, fantasy, it's got it all going. The last time they had a strike was in 1994, and it took the steroid-fueled home run race between McGuire and Sosa to bring the sport back, and later Barry Bonds. And I think it's a disaster to alienate fans that way, so they ought to work it out quietly behind the scenes for the good of the sport.
Behind the scenes I get, but it's not going to be quiet. So if the owners want a cap and the players don't want a cap, how do you not kill the golden goose? Because baseball is so healthy right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's making money. Nobody wants to mess this up, but if they're dug in and we're dug in.
See, it all is a function of Kyle Tucker signing with the Dodgers, and that drove other owners crazy. They're going to buy everything. They're going to buy everything. No, actually, they have a better farm system. They scout players better. They develop them better. They use analytics, and they're a superior organization. The Padres put all that talent together, and they're not winning.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they overreacted. And the reality is the Players Association proposal makes it pretty clear that they will give more money to smaller markets.
I mean, I say we talk about a salary cap. It does feel like the thing that maybe helps everybody is more of the salary floor, right? I mean, it's about having the teams that are spending less sort of have a baseline of what they need to spend.
So you're so right, because what happens is you just have owners that don't want to spend money. and don't put a competitive team out there. And they're making money, but they don't want to put it back into the product. So the players already concede that there might be markets that need some more money to them. But take a look at where everybody except the Dodgers that's leading the divisions are smaller market teams, and they're winning. And they have smaller payrolls. So there's something besides just money that goes into making a winning franchise.
Lee Steinberg, DeMarco, and Travis, 710 ESPN. Also something else I wanted to bring up with you. You had 8 number 1 overall draft choices, overall draft picks.
In football.
Who are those 8? Do you remember?
Steve Bartkowski, Steve Young.
Quarterback.
Jeff George.
Quarterback.
Drew Bledsoe. Dan Wilkinson.
Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Kajana Carter. Who am I forgetting? Well,
that's 7. You got one more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I had 64 first-round draft picks, and then those 8 were the very first pick in the first round, and 12 of the players are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. What made you go with Big Daddy there? Because that was my year.
Yes.
Like, you were the quarterback agent, and then all of a sudden you took a D tackle out of Ohio State.
Well, because the 2 quarterbacks in that draft didn't choose me. So what I had to do was make Dan Wilkinson the first pick.
Yeah, you had to make him the first pick. So I have you to blame. See,
well, thank you. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, not the 2 quarterbacks.
This is true. This is true.
So, everybody always, you get the question, if you were in a movie, if you're a movie made about your life, who would you want to play you? You got Tom Cruise to play you in a movie. What was it like to be the inspiration for what's become such an iconic film?
Cameron Crowe, the writer-director, called me up in 1993 and asked if he could follow me around for a film that would center on a sports agent. And he went everywhere I went. That 93 draft, we had Drew Bledsoe. He was back. Cameron was in New York. Then we went up to the press conference with Bill Parcells. He came to USC for scouting day. He came to the league meetings, and I told him stories, lots and lots of stories. And he went off and wrote a script, and then I was technical advisor, so I had to make sure that the look on the set was right, that you didn't get thrown off if you were a real sports fan. And the dialogue was real and not stilted. Then I took some of the actors. I took Cuba Gooding Jr. with me down to the Phoenix Super Bowl and made him pretend he was a wide receiver client of mine. So he had to hang out with Desmond Howard and Amani Toomer.
I think you have a guest. Look to your left. Hello. Hey, there you go. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
You just scared me for a minute there. Yes, sir. Yes.
You know what it's like? It's like an ESPN commercial.
It is.
Wild Wing just shows up here to hang out for a few minutes.
But Jerry Maguire, when people ask me, like, what is my favorite football movie, I say the most realistic is Jerry Maguire, because that's really what the business looks like and sounds like.
And I was on the set, for the Cush being scouted and a number of other scenes.
So who was the real Rod Tidwell?
I think it was a fusion. What Cameron saw, and I can't tell you what his inspiration was relationships I had with players like Warren Moon.
Yeah.
And he saw the true caring that was in that relationship and how we'd been together so long. And then he followed Tim McDonald at
the safety.
Safety. In 93, he was a free agent. No one had rights to him, no franchise. So they went upstairs one night, Cameron and Tim, and Moneyline with Lou Dobbs on CNN was up in the corner, and Cameron asked Tim what he was looking for in the experience, and he said, I'm looking for a team he gestured towards money line, and he said, I'm looking for a team to show me respect. I'm looking for a team to show me victory. And then somewhere between Cameron and him came show me the money. Which every time I go to an airport or go out to dinner, someone runs up to the table and either says those 4 words or asks me to say those 4 words.
You got to say it like how he says it. One more thing.
Yeah.
Is that a true story, what happened with the dad that switched agents at the draft? Did it happen kind of like that? That's a true story?
That was my nightmare. So sometimes I told him stories. He would say, okay, it's draft night. What would be your biggest nightmare? I said, well, I think Drew Bledsoe's my client. He'll be drafted number 1 tomorrow. But what if?
Oh, my gosh.
What if it turns out he switched agents? That would be my biggest nightmare. So didn't happen to me.
I still know that line. I'm a cautionary tale. I lost the number 1 draft pick the night before the draft. What a nightmare. Lee, thank you for stopping by.
Thank
this
you
is
so much.
Awesome being back in the A, the OC Sports Awards. What does this mean to you? OC Sports being recognized.
Well, it's a Lifetime Achievement Award, so it's obviously flattering, and I'm happy with the OC Sports Commission because I live in Newport Beach, and this is my community.
Amen. The OC Sports Award, powered by the OC Sports Commission. Lee Steinberg, super agent, Tom Cruise's inspiration. Thank you so much for joining us, man. And I wish I would have gone with him. Big Daddy Fulkinson was the first pick in my draft. The draft I wasn't drafted in. Because of him right there.
Yeah.
See, you pumped him up too much.
There it is.
Yeah, I almost came close to outsacking him, though. All right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, get the photo.
DeMarco and Travis with Marcus. We're hanging out. Laura's here. The OC Sports Awards. We're taking a picture right now. This is so cool. We'll be right back.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
After a highly entertaining 1-1 draw between South Africa and Czechia this morning, all eyes now turn to the biggest match of Group A. Host nation Mexico takes on South Korea tonight at 6 p.m. from Guadalajara, with first place in Group A on the line. Mexico opened up the tournament with a victory over South Africa and will once again look to veteran striker Raul Jimenez to provide the goals in front of a passionate home crowd. South Korea rolls in full of confidence as well, led by LAFC star Son Heung-min, who helped lead the Koreans to an opening match win over Czechia. With both Mexico and South Korea sitting on 3 points, the winner tonight clinches the top spot in Group A and secures a favorable path to the knockout rounds.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Marcus is the brains behind the operation. Wow. He's smart.
Why can't Bergie be smart too?
Bergie is smart, just not as smart as Marcus.
No, Marcus is definitely smart.
I mean, he's not going to push back on that.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I think like Cappy and I are probably similar levels.
No.
You're smarter.
Yeah, you're
hey,
smarter
look at
than
that.
Jack.
Wait a second. How do we know this?
No, he's smarter than you. Now, where are you in the smart rankings around here?
I mean, I'm not at the top.
Are we talking about everybody? Yeah, the
So,
whole
like
state.
Emily and Marcus
Emily
are
and
pretty
Marcus
close. Are higher for sure.
They're up there.
But they are top 2.
Okay, and then where would you? Who's the
I
bottom?
would say Travis is pretty darn smart.
You're the bottom.
He's
I'm
not.
the bottom.
I
Yeah,
would say
I'm the top. You're the bottom.
I'm like upper.
No, you're the bottom. No, you're
Quack,
the bottom.
quack.
What does that mean?
When you say quack,
mean?
quack,
What does
it
that
tells
mean?
people we did something wrong.
What did we do?
Yeah,
if we
you
don't,
did.
if we don't say anything, it just goes
We're
away.
talking about
No,
the
it
top and
doesn't.
the bottom of the rankings of smarts.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Welcome back to DFAR and Travis. Travis went inside. I'm sure he's getting suited and booted for the OC Sports Award powered by the OC Sports Commission. And the hits just keep on coming. Lee Steinberg out. Karch Kiraly in.
Yes.
My goodness. We're getting a lot of questions answered. So I realize I've been pronouncing your name wrong my entire life. I thought it was Kiraly. It's
you know
Kiraly.
what? I guess as long as they're saying it, and maybe even if they're spelling it wrong, people are saying it and getting into the sport.
Okay, K-I-R-A-L-Y spells Kiraly. There's
That's
an L
right.
there, you know.
If you, my father originally came from Hungary, escaped and made a new life for himself here, and he decided not to teach me the most useless language in the world. And you can see why right there with
Right
that L.
there, okay.
That's just one example. That's a very simple word. It means king in Hungarian.
Kiraly means king in
Yes.
Hungarian. Okay, Karch, your first name.
That is like Chuck. So
Chuck,
very,
okay.
I mean, that would be a very common name in the USA. Chuck King.
Chuck
There
King.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. So you were successful with indoor beach volleyball. Tell me the differences between those two games, because they obviously are visually very different, but stylistically the differences between the two of them.
Well, I think the beauty of indoor volleyball is you're trying to work together with 5 other people on the court, and there's a great complexity to it. Different routes, maybe it's a little more like football, different routes running, 3 or 4 receivers, you have 3 or 4 attackers, and the blockers across the net have to figure this out. It's very complex, very simple, and maybe more of a mental fortitude challenge when you play 2-on-2 on the beach. And on the beach, there are no substitutions. If you are struggling, you just got to figure it out. Indoors, coaches can make changes and things like that. And so there's a real endurance side to beach volleyball, too, because some of the hottest conditions I've ever played in, like 115 degrees in Rio in their summer in February, 95% humidity, and it was just gnarly, or playing in Florida. So I love the challenge of that, and then a very different challenge of indoor.
Beach volleyball is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And sand gets everywhere. But
Yeah.
that's a different story there. They've called you the Michael Jordan of volleyball. How do you process that when you hear things like that?
I don't think anybody can compare to Michael. I'll take it as a huge compliment. I try. There is only one, and there will only ever be one Michael Jordan. But I'm trying to do everything I can as a player first, and now as a coach, to try to help our team win the next point more often and win championships, win Olympic medals, win Olympic gold medals. And so now I'm honored to be coaching the USA men's team, and here we are. We could almost throw a stone to the venue at the Honda Center there.
Really?
And
Wow.
that's where indoor volleyball will be, just less than we could probably walk there in a few minutes. And that'll be 2 years from now in the LA Olympics.
I can tell you're humble because he deflected right to the team. But when you were out there as a player, like when you were competing, did you have the mindset of, this is my court, this is my net, this is my sport? Because that's what Jordan-like is to me.
Everybody, I don't know anybody who didn't watch the series on him just as lockdowns hit. It was riveting. And one of the things he said was, I didn't ask or demand anything of any one of my teammates that I didn't demand even more of for myself. As brutal of a teammate as he sometimes might have been, So in that sense, I was trying to work like that, even though I didn't know that's how he worked. We tried to have an incredibly high standard. When I joined the team, we were 19th in the world. We sucked. And so we're trying to win Olympic medals, and it took a lot of work and a lot of high standard holding to get. Just like when he joined the Bulls, they were also really bad and eventually overcame the Pistons and everybody else.
You were on the team in '84,
Yes.
winning a gold medal in the Olympic Games in Los Angeles. You just mentioned the Olympic Games coming back to Southern California in just a couple of years. What does it mean to have it back, especially for you? Being from Southern California, going to UCLA, it's got to be great to have it here in your backyard.
It would be amazing to see the USA men stand at the top of the podium. They have done it 3 times in Olympic history. I got to stand on that podium twice, and then once more in Beijing in 2008. So it's been a while. It'll have been 20 years, and that's what we're going for. We're shooting for gold, and it's a great group of guys. Love working with this group. We're based in Anaheim, just about 5 minutes away, and have been for the last 20 years. And so we're trying to stand at the top of the world. It's a wonderful challenge.
What a rush to stand at the top of the world. I won a world championship, but it's football. We're the only country really playing. But when you win a gold medal, you literally beat the world. What does that feel like?
It's so overwhelming. We have to remind ourselves that all we really have to do is be better than one team on that day, and then be better than one team on another day. But it is an amazing feeling to be the very best. The world, we invented this game, and maybe a little like basketball, the rest of the world has adopted it and is catching up or has caught up. Volleyball is hugely popular in places like Brazil, Italy, Poland, Russia, all over the world, Japan, Korea, China. And so in many ways they passed us by, and we had to play a bunch of catch-up in the 80s and 90s, and did so. And so the women have been great, the men have been great, and been coaching with the USA teams of almost 20 years now.
You were obviously there for the first time that beach volleyball became a sport. What was that like, kind of debuting that in the Olympics?
It was a rush. Nobody knew what to expect. It was about 20 minutes outside of Atlanta at a place nobody even really knew existed. There was a little water park there, and they just built you could still go back. I went back, I don't know, maybe 15 years later. There's a venue. It's all overgrown with weeds, but they built a beach volleyball stadium, and people loved it, and it has become one of the A-level events since then. It's one of the hardest tickets to get each and every Olympics is the beach volleyball side. And maybe you guys saw it less than 2 years ago. I don't know if there's ever been a more beautiful venue than playing right under the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
it was
amazing.
absolutely off the charts. So they picked a beautiful venue for that.
Karch Karai is with us, DeMarco and Travis, 710 ESPN. I don't know, where was volleyball invented? It was invented here?
Just a couple of miles down the road from where Dr. Naismith invented basketball.
Really?
Dr. Morgan, they were both with the YMCA, and they invented it like in 1895. So volleyball was invented in Massachusetts and still going strong.
Wow. And another thing, were you in the movie Side Out? Were you in that movie?
I was not.
You were not in that movie?
Even though it was a classic movie. I think the one that won a lot more people's hearts was Top Gun.
Yes.
And the beach volleyball scenes there. The guys playing in T-shirts and jeans and all of that. I was not in that
you
either.
In that? Okay, I thought you told me.
A lot of people remember that one, the Top Gun scenes, and Side Out was a pretty classic.
Okay.
Do you watch that scene, by the way? Because I watch that scene, I go back, I'm like, it just looks so uncomfortable playing volleyball in
Sand
jeans.
gets everywhere.
Right? Like sand volley in jeans just seems so incredibly uncomfortable.
Well, what's fun is there's a huge tournament every year in Manhattan Beach. Normally you play 2-on-2 in the sand, but they play 6-on-6. They call it the Manhattan Six-Man, and all these teams have all these themes. And every year there is a Top Gun team all playing in jeans and T-shirts. There's also the Mexican water polo team with Speedos and goggles.
Oh, my God.
Red and green.
I went one year for that tournament, and there was a Baywatch team.
Yes.
And David Hasselhoff randomly showed up to watch the Baywatch team.
I gotta go.
It was amazing.
You've got to go out there. It is a hoot.
Bananas. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Just that movie Side Out real quick. You hated the ending, right? That's a double touch.
Yeah, of course it was a double touch.
My man. So what does this mean to you, the OC Sports Awards, powered by the OC Sports Commission, to be honored in OC? Like you said, this is a sports town, a sports world down here. What does it mean for you to be honored?
It's really cool. I'm here to present, and just the fact that the Olympics are coming here. Events are going to be hosted all over the Southland. San Clemente's really fired up to host surfing down there, the Olympic surfing competition. So being a part of this hub of Orange County sports is amazing. I've been here for many years with the USA men's team, women's teams based here in Anaheim, right in the heart of Orange County, and so it's awesome.
You're presenting, not being honored.
Yes,
okay,
presenting.
That's fun. I would love – explain a libero to me. I don't know what that is. Somebody's wife said they were a libero. What the heck is that?
That is a great question. As volleyball has progressed, the players seem to get taller, jump higher, play higher over the net, and people thought, can there be room for a smaller player?
Yes.
Somebody who plays only in the backcourt. Somebody who can improve a team's defense, ball control, things like that. And so that player wears a different colored jersey and only plays in the back row, is not even allowed by rule to go attack at the net.
Okay.
And they make spectacular plays. It's really fun. If you ever go watch indoor volleyball, spend a few minutes just watching that player and how he or she communicates and guides. It's like the captain of the backcourt.
Short person. Because she's like 5'5". Okay.
Shorter.
Yeah, she said I played college volleyball, and I'm like, ha-ha. She's like, I did. Libero. I don't know what that is. Okay, now I know. Good. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Karch Kiraly, thank you for joining us, man. This has been a tremendous honor.
Thank you so much.
Another name from it's nice to meet the real person. You're awesome.
Great to meet you guys, and good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Laura, I'm sorry I didn't hear it. What'd you say?
Can you please read Rockin' Brews?
Oh, you want me to read Rockin' Brews? She always does this in my ear. Would you please read Rockin' Brews?
Because you...
She loves to set me up.
producing.
The summer of soccer is here. Rockin' Brews is your headquarters for every single match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Karch, this is us right here. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rockin' Brews. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location. DFAR, Travis with Marcus will be right back.
Tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, the live and local LA sports talk keeps rolling. Andy Kamenetsky, Mike Trudell, live with you for the destination for LA sports, live on 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube tonight, live from LA Live. Don't miss it, 6 p.m. tonight until 8 p.m. after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
And it is a special edition of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, live today at Angel Stadium for the OC Sports Awards. Travis hosting them tonight at Angel Stadium. Once again with Marcus Grant on the show, too. Let's get back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, special edition on your Thursday on ESPN LA.
We are rolling along with Laura. We're at the Big A in Anaheim, Angel Stadium, for the OC Sports Award, powered by the OC Sports Commission. I got it right that time.
There it is.
And Coach Karai is presenting, not being honored tonight.
Correct.
Thank you for leaving me out to dry with that, Laura. Love you to death.
It's on the sheet.
It's on the paper.
You want me to read and do this? Come on now. Anyway, our next guest sitting down with us, Laker great, AC Green. How are you?
I'm great. I am great. How about you, brother?
We're good. We're great.
Thank you, Marcus. Thanks. Appreciate it, Laura.
As a former big in the NBA, tell me, what would you do with Wemby?
Well, honestly, I'm not so much worried about that. I'm trying to figure out how I can get into that spot. Coach Karai was talking about that, the small person spot.
The libero.
Yeah,
right.
I think I got a spot now. I got a chance to actually be in the Olympics coming up.
How tall are you?
Oh, small enough.
No. That's for like 5'5" and lower.
Hey, I can do it.
You're up in the front on the net. Come on now.
Hey, I'm going to get to the ground anyway, so you're going to do something.
Who's the most freakish guy you came up against in your NBA career?
Seriously, probably someone like a Dominique Wilkins, because he was just an explosive jumper, very hard to block out because he was just so athletic. We definitely had some just crazy people that just had amazing talent out there. You just couldn't put it on the stat sheet, and you definitely couldn't put it in the locker room on the board. Like, okay, you got to do this. You're like, I got to do everything.
I guess because part of what you're known for is being the Iron Man and playing in a ton of consecutive games. How do you feel about load management nowadays?
Oh, Marcus, I love load management. I do. I just sit back and relax and enjoy and just wish the guys just all the Hakuna Matata moments out there. It's good for it's good for them and it's good for basketball because I just don't think the mentality is built for that same grind, that same grit that we sort of went through in those 70s and 80s, as just the journey of basketball. It's just a new era. That's all. So I like load management. I do.
I bet. I'm looking. You hold the record for consecutive regular season games played at 1,192 straight games.
It was some load management in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we just didn't count it. That's all.
I guess so. Did you get tired?
That's the better question.
Did you want a day off?
Heck yeah. I want a day off. But don't let Coach Riley or Phil Jackson know that.
Yeah. I guess so. That's the thing I was going to ask. We always talk about superstars and role players, and everybody's got a part to play on a team, especially a championship team. And you won 3 championships. How do you know what role that you're assuming? Like, how did you know this is going to be my role on the Lakers?
Just taking a step back, assess what the situation really is, honestly. You watch the guys, you're in practice, and you're like, dang, we getting killed at X, we can't do this. And then you try and get your game to really try and help in that deficient area. But I think the first thing, at least for me for sure, is I talk to my vets. I talk to the vets and just ask them, how do you think I can earn those minutes on the court? I want some of that PT, and they would, be open enough because they wanted to win. I played in a time and generation that just was about winning. It wasn't about who got the headlines. It wasn't all the storylines and all that kind of stuff. It was just about who did the best out there and who busted their behind in practice and rewarded each other because of effort. And so it was easy for my guys. Yes.
We talked to Ann Myers-Drysdale earlier, and she was mentioning the changes in the NBA. We can see it, right? The three-point shot is so much of a bigger game. She talked about 5 out. Is there still a spot, you think, in the NBA for post players, for those guys who just sort of grind in the paint on a nightly basis?
The Truffle Pigs, yeah. The trench is the trench is just wider now. Mm-hmm. Before it was just right there. You knew exactly who was going to get muddy every single night, and now it's just wider. It really is, and so you don't really find the grit and grind kind of guys in the game that goes there, because that person's getting brought out 20-plus feet. And even though they want to on one end, on the other end, it's a old boy. It's old me or old mine. It's a lot of old mine.
Big time. Like your great AC Green with us, DFAR and Travis, 710 ESPN. To the current Lakers, how do you get out of this mess? Or how would you describe where the Lakers are right now? It seems like a holding pattern. It's weird. You got LeBron, you got Luka, you got superstars, but you also got OKC and San Antonio. It's a weird spot for the Lakers to be in right now.
It is. It definitely is. You don't have a lot of time, but you got a very little time to try and figure some things out, which really means make some moves. And seeing the lay of the land, as you just said. There's a lot of beasts out there right now, and they're only getting better, hungrier, and more desperate, because and more knowledgeable about the game. They're learning how to play. Hey, it was only one winner, and they were on the East Coast, so you got a lot of teams that's licking wounds right now. Really felt this was going to be their year, their moment. So I really think Lakers got to they got to make some decisions on who's going to be the top two. Because that's really what it comes to right now, honestly. So, Austin, Luka, LeBron, how do you shuffle that deck right there? That's going to really be the biggest question, and who's going to take a little step back from a financial side.
Hey, AC, excuse me 1 minute. Marcus, can I really ask him about Austin Reeves' contract, or should I not do that?
You've already.
I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Now I'm back with AC. I
didn't hear nothing.
I got a few questions, but I'm not going to ask. But we're not here for that. But just basketball in general, the way it's being played, do you think it was tougher in your day than it is now? Because I hear back and forth about this all the time. It's wide open now, so it's more athletic. Back in the day, it was more physical. I mean, what do you think about the state of basketball in the NBA right now?
I love it. Just like load management. I mean, honestly, I just adapt. I'm one of those kind of people that just let's play, roll it out, let's get it on, let's have some fun. But it's a wide open game. It's more entertaining. Okay, it's just as entertaining. I think because we in that generation that I played in was before. You showed a model, you showed an example exactly how it can be done, how entertaining it can be, how you can draw celebrities to want to come see the game and where it becomes must-see TV or a must-be-at moment. And now you're seeing this generation trying to replicate that in the sense where people are getting into basketball, WNBA. Man, don't sleep on our girls, man. Don't sleep because I'm telling you that product, the brand it's stepping up. The W is just I love it. I love what I'm seeing, and it's going in the right direction.
When you were drafted, you were drafted to a team that had just come off a championship. They had high expectations. They had a lot. What was it like trying to integrate into that locker room because of, one, the personalities, but also because of the standard that had been set at that point?
Scared straight. I mean, come on, man. I mean, think about it. You're absolutely right. One, they won a championship, so you're drafted, and so now the expectation is, why you? And what are you going to do that's going to help this team who just won a championship? And so Dr. Buss, Mr. Jerry West, they and Coach Riley, of course, they try to calm my nerves and my jets. But no, man, I mean, you got a team that just is, established. If they, as I said earlier, if they weren't about just winning and not about ego, it would have been, I think it would have been a whole different chapter for me, honestly. But these guys brought me in, they welcomed me in, they told me and showed me what to do, as a young guy coming in to fill that role, put that piece in, what we need. And so it made the life a lot easier for me because they could have definitely, speak to the hand, we don't need you around here.
AC Green, DFAR and Travis, 710 ESPN. How happy are I know I'm over the moon, and I'm not a Knick fan. I am, but I just kind of got drawn into the story. Maybe it's Jalen Brunson that drew me in, but I'm happy for the Knicks. I'm happy for New York that they finally got the monkey off their back and they're champions again. That's got to be cool.
Oh, come on, man. I love that. You really do. I mean, it's been so long, and I have friends, that have worked there for 20-plus years now, and and it's always the stories. They want to hear the stories. They want to know, what was it like, this, that, and the other, never thinking their day could or would come. And this morning when he sent me a picture with him with the trophy, it was like, I told him, I said, man, your daughter with that trophy, man. I said, bro, I called him 2 days ago. I said, look, whatever you do, okay, you have to get a picture with you and your daughter, who's mid-20s. I said, for the family. Don't let this moment pass you, man. Trust me. Get that picture. So he did. But I was so happy for them because, it took so long. But they played the ball. They played the ball the right way.
Mm-hmm.
They're not a perfect team. They're not the most entertaining team. But they get after it. They don't quit. They hustle. You got to love that. You really do.
Yeah.
And so I love seeing that. I love when Cleveland had a chance to win it. Chicago in baseball had a chance to win. These that have never, touched it, tasted it. Man, no, that was good. That was good. That was good for everybody. It really was, except San Antonio.
But I think even for San Antonio, though, right? Because they've got a really good future ahead of them, right? They've got Wemby. They've got some young talent. I mean, there's obviously no guarantee you get back.
Right.
But they do have some hope down there in San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you, if there's a team that feels that they're ready, San Antonio should really be thinking about, man, we need to start next week.
Right.
Because they are so close, and they probably because the youthfulness don't realize how close they are. But they got a man there by the name of Greg Popovich that's going to help them fully understand and embrace not only the moment but also the future, that they have. And so, no, I'm excited to seeing that team, OKC, of course, see what we can do out here in L.A., make some things happen. So looking forward to it.
You've won 3 championships.
Yeah.
How many times have you been to the finals?
5. Let me see. Yeah, 5.
So
yeah.
5 to win 3.
Yes.
What is it like to lose in the series? Because I wonder what it creates in Wemby, losing in the finals.
That's a DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, because some people just happen to be there. And I was, one, that was not me, but also that wasn't my guys, and so we were livid when we lost, and could not wait to get back and let's get after it again. So it should bring and breed a hunger inside of you that you don't want to take any summertime off. You want to just get in there and just tool it your game and just let's go. Let's roll it up and let's go. Especially if you're focused as being one of the leaders on the team too. You got guys watching you. So if you're gonna hang out on a Caribbean island somewhere all summer, sending out posts of this, that, and the other, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're gonna really think you serious. When it comes September, October, preseason. No, it's about getting ready right now. And so that loss, it should sting like none other. And hopefully that's what's happening right now to them in OKC. Yeah.
We work with Michael Thompson. You got any fun Michael Thompson stories? You can let us in.
I wanted to ask that so bad.
Michael
created in the lab.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
He has stories.
He does. He's my guy. And he honestly, he's my childhood hero because I'm born in Portland, Oregon. And he played, those great years with the Blazers. And so I watched him coming up. And so just watching a player, a professional player, we don't have a lot up in Portland still. But we had our Blazers and we still got them. And so, but Michael was there. And so it was great to see him as a kid and then come to the Lakers and then actually have a chance to play with him. But one, he has his own way of writing.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. So don't ever try and read his notes or anything like that, okay?
Or his messages.
Oh
my God. His text messages are insane. I'm
jokes.
like, you just texted me that?
Yes. Or
That's
his
the old
jokes.
Michael, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can reverse and go to his jokes. Exactly right. Because you have absolutely it comes to a point where you go, okay, MT. You're like, okay.
He's the only one that can get away with that, though.
Yes, right.
He really is.
Yeah. I just said, look, I'm telling Jules, man. I'm going to,
Well, she checks him.
Oh,
of course. That's why he acts that way.
Yeah.
Yes, because he can't do that at home.
I love her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
AC Green, founder of the AC Green Youth Foundation, focuses on youth development and character building. I mean,
absolutely.
How's it going out there? Fighting the good fight still?
Still fighting it, brother.
Yep.
37 years. We're still doing it, and looking forward next month. Actually, we have our summer leadership camps that will be going on in Gardena, down here in Santa Ana, actually, and then over in Pasadena. And then we have the largest Native American basketball tournament over in Phoenix. Over 2,000 young people will be coming, high schoolers will be coming.
Wow.
So it's been a lot of fun, and that's what it's about. You got to prepare the next generation day at a time.
Let me put my George Foreman guard up real quick. Did you ever think about, because you care so much about people in the community.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about politics at all?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No.
No. And our former president, Obama, he gave me, I'll keep the words of advice that he shared with me in the Oval Office, but I will say this.
That's amazing.
He made it very clear that that's probably a direction. Just stay away from it. You're doing so many other good things out there.
I can guess. I can guess.
Such a humble, like, I was with Obama in the Oval Office.
Brad, right? I know. The people
Hey, man.
you know.
Just Obama.
Yeah.
Flex, man.
You know, I'll ask him, who is the most famous person that you have, like, the contact info on your phone? Like, who is your number one guy? I guess it would be the former president.
Oh, it's not.
No. I'm going with Lefty. I like him. No.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Bill? No. Who?
Obama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a lefty.
That former president would be number one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's a diehard, man.
He's a diehard.
Yeah,
I've never called Obama lefty ever.
But he is a lefty.
I'm going to now.
You've seen him shoot, right?
But I've never called him lefty.
Oh, of course.
Well,
But
you're
I'm
not.
But you don't know him like that. He's not in your phone.
Right. I don't know him like AC knows him. AC, thank you for joining us, man.
indeed.
This has
Thank
been
you so
special.
much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Are you?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes. Good to come over. Are you presenting or being honored?
Presenting.
You're presenting. Do you know who you're presenting?
I do.
Yeah.
But I'll next.
Oh, you're not supposed to say.
You're not supposed to
We're about to leave. I'm sorry. There I go
I
again.
can say what he's presenting
Yes.
the male high school athlete of the year.
There
He
you
just
go.
Can't say the name.
Don't say who won. Thank you very much.
yes.
AC, thank you so much. Good to see you all. Absolutely. All right, do we have Shop Talk when we come back?
Yes,
Are we
we
going to wrap
do.
up? Oh, absolutely. Shop Talk is next. DeFar, Travis with Marcus, 710 ESPN.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
I was sitting here at this desk livid that Charles Oakley was left to sit in jail overnight because James Dolan had a beef with him. I said I was out on the Knicks, and one person pulled me back in, Jalen Brunson. This photograph of him holding the Larry O'B in his right hand and the Bill Russell MVP trophy in his left was a pipe dream.
Each weekday morning at 9 a.m.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
The next great story in Los Angeles is happening in Glendale. Hyundai of Glendale is now open. Lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SC for just $279 per month. Plus, enjoy owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or visit HyundaiofGlendale.net. $279 per month plus tax. Closed in lease for 24 months. $39.99 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. On approved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 75 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 6/30/26.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
When we started Oakland Roots Sports Club, we needed a strong foundation. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. They're the team behind our team. With Gusto, we stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves. I'm Idris Argandawal, co-founder of Oakland Roots and Gusto customer since 2018.
See why 500,000 businesses trust Gusto for payroll, HR, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com/roots.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loanatool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loanatool. Restrictions apply.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Shop Talk here. And before we get into Shop Talk, I just want to remind you to join Beto Duran next Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink special surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesabirria, ceviches, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. Oh, I want food now.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Once I read that, I was like, I want some food. Yeah. All right. So today, we were actually, Marcus, you and I were talking about this with Andy last night, how Gemini birthdays, right, kind of were like communicators and a lot of great.
Creative, a lot of musicians and that sort of thing.
I'm a Gemini. There you go.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you are. And Paul McCartney is also a Gemini, and he turns 84 years old today.
Wow. How many Beatles we got left?
2.
Who's the other one?
Ringo.
Ringo, that's
we
right.
Forget the one we forget.
Ringo's still with us.
Yes. An underrated percussionist. I kid you not.
The one we forget.
Yes.
All right. Also, I don't know how much you guys are into country, but it's Blake Shelton's birthday.
Okay.
50 years old. Yeah, that's Greg. Greg
Oh, my
dressed
God.
up.
What'd you do with Greg?
I know, right?
Oh, my God.
Now you got to come in so people can see what we're talking about.
He
'cause Greg,
cleaned up. Look at you.
Greg,
You got a
spiffy.
jacket on.
Ow, don't
The
touch
shoes,
yourself.
Greg is
Yes,
spiffy.
sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Spiffy Greg. Spiffy Greg. All right, who else we got in here?
Hold on, real fast. The way this all happened too, because I was out there. You saw me. I was just in regular earlier.
Hold on, you got like
Just like
stuff.
Look
you
at
know?
you.
I got stuff.
like
Your
going
voice changed.
Dogs
going to
everything.
phone booth
So-
like Clark Kent. What happened?
No, I didn't even go in the phone booth. So I went to the car and I was
Oh, yeah,
going to take
that's
all
cool.
the stuff and I was going to go into the green room that Travis is in. I said, "Why? Why am
Do it
I
in
going to
your
go?"
car.
No, I didn't get in the car.
What?
Just right outside in the parking
no,
lot.
bro, you
just
lied.
drop
No.
trout,
Gotta
just
do what
start
you gotta
pulling
do.
everything
Oh,
on.
no.
And
No.
Let me look again. Hold on. Let me see.
That's weird.
Your girlfriend's name is Jean, right?
Yeah.
I finally see it, Jean. I get it. Yeah, now I see it.
So the best part about the whole thing was I was done. I put the pants on, got the jacket on. I turned to my left and I go, "Oh my God, there's this woman just sitting in the car." Like, she's in the front seat, just hanging out, totally buzzed. Like, "Oh, all right."
A cigarette.
Saw me right in my skivvies.
Okay, see, I'm all for the changing in the car. We've all done
Oh,
it,
yeah. Yes,
especially
absolutely.
getting in this business. But you got to be strategic. Like, I'm the type of person that will put the seat all the way back, then back
Lay
down,
back, okay.
and then do what you got to do. Like,
I don't
you
care.
know what I mean?
I'll get out of the car and skivvies.
So you'd be
get
like-
dressed.
you'd be
Yeah.
like me, right?
I don't
Who cares?
care. Let's go.
You guys
Hey,
are guys, though.
you
It's a
seen it
little
before?
different. We got more parts we can't show.
I got boxers. I got boxer briefs. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
All right. So today is
It was an experience.
international. Today, well, where do we go from here? Today is International Sushi Day.
Oh, nice.
I love me some sushi.
What's your go-to?
Okay, so it used to be because I was super basic and I didn't like it. It was like a California roll. People like that's not sushi.
No? I like
no,
California
that's not a
They're
sushi.
fine.
It's a
They're
good
not,
start,
It's not
yeah.
sushi.
No. Now I like every like place that you go to has like their own twist on things.
Yeah.
So like I love this thing called the firecracker roll. It's
Oh, yeah.
so good. Then a dragon roll is also
course.
really good.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
eel,
Alaska,
right?
yeah, eel.
Yeah.
Alaska roll is really good. One of the places that I go to has like this called a citron roll.
Ooh.
It's so fresh.
Got like a lemon on top of that.
Lemon wedge on
Sounds
top.
good.
It's delicious.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Well, I'll
So
do a good shrimp tempura roll
Yeah.
or anything like that.
That's basic, but it's
It
good.
is basic. I am basic. Shrimp tempura roll, a spicy tuna. Like I'm basic like that. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever's out there. More.
Yeah.
Bring it. Keep
I
going.
like big on albacore. You give me like an albacore
Yeah.
special roll. That's
Oh.
some good stuff right there.
See, I'm really sad that Travis isn't here because in 1977, the number one song was from Fleetwood Mac, Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bring that up tomorrow because of
Why,
Peter.
you want to upset him again with
Yeah,
Peter taking
yeah.
his group? Yeah, that hurt. That
Yeah.
hurt really bad. This has been fun. I cannot wait to see Travis get down at the OC Sports Award, powered by the OC Sports Commission. You got something to say, Greg?
No, I was going to say, that was great. All of your interviews were really, really good.
Oh, thank
Who
you.
did you like the best? It was Ann Myers-Drysdale, Karch Karai.
I liked them all.
Leach Seinberg.
Yeah, man, I love them all.
Yeah, they were so much fun. This has been a blast. Are we going to heckle Travis?
Did AC like you?
He did. He kind of warmed
We
up.
gotta wrap.
He did. He really did. We got to roll. This has been fun. Catch
Sorry,
y'all
I got
tomorrow. Peace.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.